Day. What's up, Curse Kratos? Good morning. What's up, Somya? On Rush, Bellcock. Good to see you guys. How you doing, Zinks? Getting more E7 done before more CZN. Hell yeah. I'm just getting some things set up over here. Give me a minute. Am I pulling for more Master of the Nightmare? No, it's a trash artifact. Nobody uses it. Why would I pull more of it? That is high-end bait to get you to blow all of your art or all of your bookmarks on an artifact that I don't think is that good on Yulha. All a ploy, man. Everything's bait. I don't like that bait though. That bait feels scummy, like Goomy level kind of scummy. It's unbecoming of Smilegate to have stacked that FOMO on that banner like that. I've been waiting for your opinion about the Victorica and Spectre pass. Are they worth getting? Spectre Tenebria and her skin, it's one of the nicest pieces of art in the game, and it will help you out in the early game, especially a lot of abyss floors, but it's totally not necessary. There's nothing in the game that requires that unit, and the further you get in the game, the later you get in the game, the less important she'll be. Now that could change on a dime with the right kind of a buff. No units stay terrible forever, and she is a very, very popular letterhead unit, so it's very possible she could get a buff. So if you want to pick one up for that, or because you like her, then go for it, but she's not really going to drastically change your gameplay. And Victorica is just not a very good unit. You've got a lot of free options, a lot of 4-star options that are just better than her. So I wouldn't spend on those. Wait, what banner, FOMO? They made it look like this artifact is best in slot on Yulha, and it may well be, but I think there are at least half a dozen other artifacts that will still work really, really well on Yulha. The spot on my shirt looked like a hole in my shirt. So you don't need that artifact, but they displayed it in such a way to make you think if you don't pull on this limited banner that's going away in less than an hour, then you're going to miss out. So you better spend. It's all just a ploy to drag out your bookmarks, playing off of fear of missing out. It's very unbecoming of Smilegate. I'm not thrilled with the way they've done that. Hey, Beardy. Better do some attacks. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, we can't screw this up, guys. Stu, what'd you do? Bottom team looks brilliant. Made. Which MP? This one? Yeah, this one will work. And the rat. Okay, what'd you do on that top team? How did this fail? I'm going to try the same team that Sue used. This is overkill. Let's mitigate everything. Okay, get him. Does the ER share she gets from... yes. 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 Artie's added to her ER. ER gets shared. I'm pretty... I think, yes. Doesn't matter. She's got 324 ER she's sending to the back. Get them. Go right into that lady of the scales. Blow her ass up. Oh, even better. Even better. Here, you have some of this. I was told it doesn't, but who knows? The more I'm thinking about it, more I'm thinking it probably doesn't. You're probably right. Bam. Be gone, thought. Wish I should have saved this for souls to burn. It's okay, surely it's enough. Oh, God, it's so good. You leave Ruel alone, you monster. Ow. Palermo, what you gonna do now? Yeah, I'm thinking it doesn't onrush. It makes sense that it wouldn't. God damn, that's a loaded BBK. Hey, thanks for the streak, buddy. What do we do here? What do we do? How about this? Bring it, Ross. What you got into my defense buff? Into my defense buff proof of valor. Thoughts on full tank counter Yulha with torn sleeve. 2 cook. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think she's a damage dealer. I think she's a sub DPS. I think she's like Empyrean Ilanov, right? You want to have the capability of doing some damage, so you want the effectiveness, just like you want the crit chance on Ilanov to do some damage, but really when it comes right down to it, she is just there to keep bringing your team back and bringing your team back and enabling other units to do insane shit. Much like Empyrean Ilanov. I think if you try to... Damn. I think if you try to force her to do everything, she'll wind up doing nothing, right? Jack of all trades, master of none, they rarely work out in this game. I'm not saying it can't work. It's definitely worth testing. Can I get a little bonkage? Oh wow, it's an Elbrus Ras. This Winter Wish guy, man, unethical. Ooh, almost hit the wrong unit. Kill it. There we go. We're free. Free giant rat gun. Ow. Oh, that's cute. I am more dual attacks up your sleeve. Bam. Right back at you, bitch. You're welcome, Mr. Paychecks. Oh my god. It's okay. I don't care. We're going to kill this guy now. Am I going to start more CZN? I think I might play it tomorrow. I think maybe. Maybe. Get RNG'd more, please. Stop. I got 2 more fights. We're running out of time. We only have a half hour. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Uh-oh. Angry elf with a wet shirt. Pop. Giant rat gun! Giant rat gun. Pop. Goodbye, Winter Wish. Thanks for playing. Big points. I don't think we're winning this one, but that was a nice one to hit. Okay. Sue, your team's worked well last time. What'd you do here? Sure. Why not? I'm not even gonna think about why. We're ours isn't to ask why. Ours is just to do it. So let's get Ilanov up top and get Freerin involved. We'll go with the fast. Freerin is not a knight, in spite of the fact that she can take a frickin' hit. Is this the right Freerin? It is. Okay. What'd you do about the bottom team? Yulha, Bellion, and... Oh, beautiful. Yeah, that can't lose. Yulha. Some Ronnie on board, and... Which Bellion do you think? Definitely a 3. Probably the speed one. Let's go with the speed one. Yeah. All right, let's get him. I started a second account to F around, and I started the banner and got Luke again. Has anyone made a list of auto teams for the meta Guild War teams yet? No, auto's not something you do if you care about Guild Wars. Auto is something you do if you're in a guild where you don't care about Guild Wars, or you're just so gear gappily overmatched that there's, you know, no possible way of survival. What do we do here? I'm tempted to S3 Ilanov, so this Ras can't do shit to anybody. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to make myself... I think I'm just going to take away Ras's round 1 damage entirely. What's my opinion on ML Yulha as a character at the moment? That'll be a chief topic of discussion tonight when our guests arrive, but my knee-jerk reaction is she's bad for the game and looks very unfun to play against. I forgot about Ras sealing. Well, it's going to take me a minute to get her back. That was brilliant. Of course. We were joking about how CZN looked at the meta or looked at the game metrics and said, wow, people aren't pulling for or people aren't playing CZN enough. We need to make the Epic 7 experience in RTA even more miserable to drive the last holdouts over to play CZN. I mean, we'll see, right? I think she's definitely got counters and answers. Holy crap, I'm getting abused by this Ross. I hate to do it, but I gotta get some health back on my frickin' Ilanov. Jesus Christ! You guys saw that, right? Yeah, really, really nuclear Ross. You can stop any time now with your rocket punch bullshit. Unfortunate miss. Don't miss. Freaking Elbrus. Don't miss again. Okay. Not bad. Oh my god. Does Torrent work with Ross? Yes, of course it does. It's here for Candlestick, huh? I don't know if we're going to make it, guys. Oh, shit. Oh, thank God. She's doing a non-attack skill. We're fine. Woo! Stop missing. Freaking lethal whispers. Let's go into the gold shields. Thank goodness it procced at this point in time. Kill Ross. Yes. No. Shit. Oh my god, I did not expect this to go this way at all. I was never worried. How about you guys? Oh my god. What a bomb for you. You look like you need a bomb. Yeah, enjoy that bomb. Pop, pow. It was perfectly calculated. The whole thing was all about building up suspense, right? Ow. Stop hitting Bellion. If I proc BBK, it'll shoot. I think if you, yeah, if I S3 free and it kills her, it'll ignore damage share. But if I S3, it'll proc her immortality, and that'll push my Veronica to the front of the line, and the Veronica can kill BBK, and then I think Yulha can solo the rest. I think. Whereas BBK could theoretically one-shot everything. I think I got to proc BBK. It fucking didn't proc. How much health? 36 health. It left her with 36 health. Wow. Unbelievable. 36 health. I was robbed. Unbelievable. High-end bullshit, guys. High-end bullshit. I was gear gapped. L gear gapoed. Where's Biako? Can we blame? Yeah, Biako, where are you? We need somebody to blame for that loss. What'd you do over here, Sue? Easy enough. A little bit of flan. Is this the right flan? This is the right flan. And a little bit of Harsetti. You. Yeah, this will work. And Bellion. This Bellion's dead, so how about this Bellion? And what'd you do down at the bottom? So this maintenance, yes, it is a downtime maintenance. Game will be down for 5 to 6 hours. Let's see. Made Ilanov Setska. Made Ilanov Setska. There's no HP scalers, so we'll go with made Ilanov. Oh, no, we'll use the damage Ilanov and Setska. Let's not use the injury one. Let's use the counter one. You on gear? Good job. Get him. You don't have 3 Bellions, Beardy? I thought everybody had 3 Bellions. Yeah, we're actually in the same guild, Sinew. Sinew. Oh, of course I got 3 Ilanovs. Everybody's got 3 Ilanovs. I do think my 3 Harsettis are kind of rare. God damn! This guild ain't fucking around, guys. Woo! Oops. Yeah, I would like to not fight Mori again. Yeah, I'm going 4 and 2. Same on you. 4 and 2 on this for sure. I did not expect to just get cleaved like that. Bam. Eat another one. Bam. Eat another one. Oh, hell, it's Rihanna and Luciella on this Renok. Clean ourselves up here. Feels like we just had a maintenance. The ultimate bait? What's the ultimate bait, Belcock? Bonk. Blind her up here. Mm-hmm. Bonk. Smack. At least it's not a riposte one, right? Bonk. Smack. Smack. Hey, well, miss any other notes here? Bonk. Oh no, he's doing his thing. It's just not okay that that unit does that much damage. Oh, she was a counter set one. That or the world's most unlucky riposte set. Oh, RNL is a unit. I wonder how they're gonna do her. A little bit of bonkage. Oh my god, she's still alive. Does she have 36 health too? I want to let his Setsuka take a turn. I want to see how much health she has. How much damage will a 60k GRAS be able to do? A lot. The answer is a lot. 73. She had 73 health. Outrageous. I left a BBK alive on the last team with 36 health. 36. 36 health. I got gear gapped. Not my best showing, 2 out of 4, but I guess Mori, I'll take it. Okay, guys. It took just about every Skystone I had, but we're going to be able to pick us up a, what do you call it, Elder Saria tomorrow. Yeah, Mori no slouch. They actually, take this shit kind of serious, whereas we do not. Free win. Oh no, I'm out of freaking quick battles. Nobody likes doing arena without quick battles. Is there anybody we can smoke? Not really. Not really. Fuck it. Oh shit, no souls to soul burn. Okay, I might have just That's a pretty nice piece, dude. Okay, wish me luck. Wait a minute. 14 with only 2 into speed? You hit a double 5? That's the only way this could happen, right? He hit a double 5. Dude. That's more than just a unicorn. It's like seeing a unicorn fuck a dragon. That's rare as hell. I'm saving that screenshot. People won't believe me that it exists. Okay, be a fake BBK. You have to be a fake BBK. Fake BBK is not a fake BBK, and we're dead. Rats. If I could have sober in the Briceri, it was over, but the Bellion hosed me. You thought you couldn't get 5s in otherworldly gear? Nothing says you can't get 5s in otherworldly gear, guy. It just says you can't get 2s. Hello. What do we have here? Start with 5 and hit another 5. You should log off right now and go to your nearest Quickie Mart and buy a lottery ticket. Remember me when you're spreading your winnings around. Ow. I can't risk it. I can't risk it. She's got to go to sleep. You didn't just see that, Biako. Look really close at that speed set. Look really close at it and tell me if you see what we see. Uh-huh. No, no, no. You're still missing it. Look at the speed substat. Yeah, now you see it. Now you see it. We have comprehension. I've never seen anything like that in almost 8 years of playing. Okay, who gets burned to death? I think it's gotta be Renak. Pop. And you need to be out of the picture as soon as possible. Thank God that friggin' Scaly is on Cure All Magic Wand instead of a real artifact. We'd be in trouble. Smack. Pop. Okay, now we just need to chew through a Ruel. As long as she's not on Prophetic Candlestick, everything should be fine. Smack. What are the odds on hitting a 5-speed exactly? I didn't even know it was possible. I think it's about the same odds as getting an ML5 from your daily Cov pulls. So he basically back-to-backed ML5s from his daily Cov pulls. Let me put it this way. In the 8 or 7.5 years of playing Epic 7 that I've been involved with, not counting 88 gear, which just has it on there, the number of times I've gotten a piece that started with 5 or have rolled 5s, I could count on 2 hands and have a couple fingers left over. It's more than 5, but it is less than 10. So I think it's something you expect to see once or twice a year, tops. Seeing it twice on one piece is wild. Okay. This is no longer fun. I am not enjoying playing Arena when I can't quick battle, so let's roll a piece of gear. Wish me luck, guys. Maybe we roll multiple 5s. Double 5s right here. Not double 5s, but it's almost maximum. As long as we dodge attack, this could be a really nice piece. Ooh, really nice piece. Just keep dodging the attack. Ooh, 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 ooh. 6, 6, 7 into... God! Bloody fucking hell. And now it's garbage. Man... Nobody that can use this, right? It's absolute trash now, right? Yeah, there's nobody that uses this. Son of a bitch. Yeah, crit ML Yulha for sure. Modify it. Modifying 88 gear is such a waste. Do I ever craft? No, crafting's a huge waste of gold. I shouldn't say I never. I do use my blue boxes, which really I should catch up on. Let's go ahead and use some of those. Steel Workshop. Let's see. Blue to boxes. I don't have any attack pieces. How about over here? Here. Okay, crit damage pieces. Make some riposte gear. I guess let's not make some riposte gear. How about some immunity? And I guess, okay, we're maxed out. Go. Ew. Ew. You got a speed check it, but ew. Well, maybe if it hits 5 into crit chance. Nope, it's garbage. But yeah, mostly I just farm. What's this, Volcanics? Why? Why are you getting the garbage artifact? It's not used on anybody, Volcanics. That's crazy. Where are you going to... You going to try to use this on Yulha? It's not a good art... It's an okay artifact for her, but why... You want your Yulha to live. This doesn't help her live. Even in the freaking demonstration, she died in the middle of the fight. Ruel had to bring her ass back. You can't always run her with Ruel. Sometimes she's going to be standalone, and then this artifact just gets her dead. I don't think this is a good pick for her, man. Dev gear, we'll see. I think you want her on proof or some evasion artifact. Yep, this just went into the shitter. I thought you were working, Volk. Still no word back, by the way. I'm getting ghosted over here. God, it's on shit set, though. Yeah, moving on. This is not worth leveling. This is not worth leveling. Speed check. Secret Art Storm Sword is interesting. I like that better than her own arty, but I still think you want her to survive. I think you're going to run her on proof or an evasion artifact for sure. One more, because that is max attack. Okay, one more. Okay, I like where this is heading. This fucking game. This fucking game. Okay, that's dead. You think Yulha needs to not be a thief? She's totally a thief because she stole a Soul Weaver's kit. Why am I not using powder? Because it's way fucking more expensive than charms. 1479 XP cost me 14k gold. Close to 1479k, 19k gold. Look, if you want to force powder, if I want to plus 15 this, I don't have enough charms to do it. Let me find something I can force. If I plus 12 this, it's going to cost 345,000 gold. If I force it to do it with powder, $500,000 gold. It's damn near twice as much to level with powder. I don't understand why people are obsessed with using powder when all it does is bleed gold. I think you always use your charms. And if you go over on the charms, it pays it back in powder. You overshoot with charms, but it gives you back powder. I don't know. I get that all the time. It's like, you should be using powder. I'm like, why? I don't understand it. It seems significantly less efficient than using charms. Ew. It's okay. What do you guys think of KHM's proposal to make lifesteal a 2-piece set? Reduce the amount of healing it does, but make it a 2-piece set. I think that's kind of an interesting take, don't you guys?
Agree. Good take.
Good take? Oh, shit. You said good take, and I just leveled a piece of garbage.
Good take.
Good take. You know what that would do, right? That would make Fern suddenly playable.
What good take?
What if we made lifesteal? What if we took lifesteal set and instead of it, instead of what is lifesteal set? Can I see it here somewhere?
20% damage.
Yeah. Yeah. What if we make lifesteal set be 10% healing, but make it a 2-piece set?
Not sure if that actually would make it better, would it?
It would make it more usable. It would make it usable as a 2-piece set. It would suddenly give units like Fern and Remnant Violet could be on Repose set. I mean, it could actually kind of do things.
Honestly, maybe. That's not a bad take.
It was
lifesteal is just such a lifesteal is a really bad.
It's not. It's worse than injury as far as its usability. I counted all the units I have on injury, and I counted all the units I have on lifesteal, and I was like, holy shit, injury is more usable than lifesteal. When did that happen?
Maybe they could do 15% lifesteal and single target, but for AoE,
or
like
even
10% or less.
Yeah, that's actually almost word for word what KHM proposed. It was. I was like, you know what? I'm kind of down with that idea.
Oh, yeah,
breathe some life into a dead set.
Absolutely, I'm for it. That would make other characters like Green Violet and Fire Charlotte also more viable because they no longer have to use that awful set. It's actually like a really good change. Like the more you think about it. Like you can do Destruction set finally on Fire Charlotte with a 2-piece lifesteal. That's pretty good.
And you know, if you want, and you know what would actually maybe be functionally viable on some units, 6-piece lifesteal set.
Oh, wait, hold on. You're saying it should stack?
Sure, why not? It's 5% for a 2 set, or 10% for a 2 set, or like it always was as a 4-piece set, or you could do a 6-piece set to get an extra 5% healing to maybe actually make the set have a functional use in PvE, because ain't nobody gonna run that in PvP. Unlikely. But, you know, if you're worried... Oh, god damn it, I wasn't watching the time.
Well, what am I gonna do for my visuals?
Oh, no!
Oh, no.
Well, I guess there's Cecilia bot.
Yep.
Heckin' love Cecilia bot.
Oh, somebody asked to see my Arunca stats too. Now I can't even show those off. Actually, I can.
CZN. Yep.
All right, here we go. Here's my camera for the night.
Hang on, let me grab my my Arunca.
Half tempted to leave it like that, considering I just got over being sick and I look awful.
Okay, here's my current hybrid boss Arunca, and I'm going to change her. So I'm gonna drop her effect resist. I've got a third Bossarunka. I'm gonna leave this one the way it is. And I'm sorry. I got a second Bossarunka. So I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna drop her down to 100 effect resistance, pump her up to about 28, 29. We'll try to get to 30k health. I'd like to be 3 by 30. I think that would be clean as hell. And I'm gonna put her on Proof of Valor. And then I'm going to restore my old Bossarunka for specific niche uses. Ain't she beautiful? I'm pretty sure I can get her to 20k health.
You
4K. Yeah, that's the.
It's the sauce,
nice.
isn't it? It's the sauce.
That's an anti free run right there. One bonk.
Yep.
Dead.
Yep. Giga anti-free run. Okay.
I don't have a green screen, by the way, so I need to figure out how to do that.
Well, just turn on your camera. You can one of the easiest ways I think is I think if it doesn't OBS have filters for it?
Yeah, that's
it
what
does.
I'm trying to figure that out right now.
Ha. I see what you did
What?
there. I see what you did there, Sue. Check out Sue's
Okay.
camera, guys.
Yeah.
Well, matey, you. Yes.
Oh, there's the illustrious Cookie. I've never seen what Cookie looks like until now. If people want, I could actually turn myself on, like my camera actually on.
Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. Perfect with the background.
What? Oh,
I know,
yeah,
I know they're paddles, but it looks like Yula's thighs on either side of you there.
Yeah.
Right? Tell me it doesn't. Now Sue's feeling awkward. Now he's embarrassed.
I don't care, dude. I mean,
It's
that's
a
literally how I
show.
feel about the character. It's just my background. That's why I made it the thumbnail. I woke up this morning, I saw it, and I was like, "Let me out! Let me out!"
Come on, Loki. I need your camera because when you turn it on, it's going to jack up the other cameras.
I'm trying to figure out that green screen stuff. Hold on.
You don't
one
have
sec.
to have a green screen.
I know.
Bro,
but, like,
just
it'll
make him
it
be the
easier.
OBS logo. It's fine. You didn't set your what you have your virtual camera set
Okay.
as an OBS. You could tell.
I'll have a black background. Good enough. One sec.
It's fine, bro. Nobody cares what's behind you. I mean, everybody, my regulars already know there's a refrigerator right here behind me.
I know, but
Are we finally reveal? Yes. I didn't expect Cookie to be a woman. That's kind of surprising to me. With cherry red hair, it's kind of wild.
Yeah, do be like that.
Oh, what the hell are you doing, Loki? Oh, there you go. There you go.
Is that yeah, okay. It's a black background, but whatever.
You could just crop him. It's his projector output, man.
Yep.
Okay. Let me see if I do this. I'm just trying to move everybody onto one row. Now, how about if I do this? Okay, you know what? Fuck it. This will work.
Yeah, well. He is what he is.
Let me get the Discord display caps up.
Man, first ever CZM cast. That's crazy.
Runka is traumatizing to look.
I mean, that's definitely the wrong. It's definitely the wrong thing.
Adarunka's beautiful.
That's the one thing. That's how I feel about all of the Nadalon, like the new Nadalon characters, like Arya and Arunka and like Huayong. I'm like, oh my god, character's so hot. Why story so bad?
That's the issue with CZN right now, isn't it?
What?
Like a lot of the characters
No.
the story is a mess.
Yeah.
The issue
He's
is
not wrong.
the issue is CZN. Yeah, the issue with CZN is Owen.
Oh, you can't say his name like that on your stream, bro.
Oh shit! How do I say it?
It's supposed to be OW**N.
Well, how do I say that?
Oh, when you need to
You don't.
censor, you don't. You have to
He
censor
shall
yourself.
not be named.
Yeah, just call him Redacted. Not to be confused with Redacted, the manager of Redacted VTuber.
You're still on my shit list, Sue.
Why?
You know what you did.
What did I do?
Chat, tell me what you think about this. I was sitting here minding my own business, watching some I'm_Sue play some CZN, enjoying, relaxing my evening, sitting in my living room with my laptop open, my wife beside me on the couch. And you know what this asshole does? He puts Owen on his screen. My wife could have seen that shit.
Damn, bro.
Unbelievable, this Sue guy. Unbelievable.
I'm glad that chat is catching on. I'm glad they're catching on. There you go.
This is
I don't know if it's backwards. I think it's reversed in Discord, but it's fine.
This is what the community feels like every time Owen shows up on the screen.
Someone showed me a picture of Owen as as a meme. Like they made Owen a woman. Like,
oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, like yeah. the memes have gotten really bad.
I was like, there's no way this is real. I hope they don't make him a woman. That would be so bad.
Dude, like I actually play Owen, so like please don't.
Oh,
please don't.
Zoinks is confused, guys. You want to fill him in what Owen did while I get some names on you?
The long and short of it, like the thing that really happened.
Don't say long and Owen. You're gonna make all the women run to the chat.
Okay. The more serious thing that happened is apparently the director and the lead writer had like a big falling out. The lead writer quit. They scrambled to kind of patch together the story. That's why it sucks. Everybody literally was like, well, if that's wrong, what else could be wrong? And then it just started to become like a dog pile. And it got to the point where people were saying that like Owen is, you know, spending like paying more attention to the girls in the story than our self-insert MC. How dare these people?
How dare they indeed?
That's like the shortest version I could give you. But basically, it because of the situation with the writing, and the drama, because of that, everybody in KR just felt like, you know what, we got to start dogpiling on, and because what about all these other things that could potentially be wrong?
There was a lot of controversy, not just that, but like some of the Q&A questions about like feminism that's happening in Korea or whatever, like those extreme controversies.
Yeah, that's what Owen's tied to.
Yeah,
lots of
Owen taking every, you know, all the attention away from you, you know, the special player, that's you, right?
Yeah.
All the attention from you, all the characters like Renoa and whatever else, caring about Owen over the captain, which is you. It's a dog pile. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a dog pile. Like I said, it's I don't want to like get too much into it, but Tristen lived through it. But like I don't know how long you guys have been playing E7, but like it very much feels like 2019 climate Epic 7, where Global's like, this game's great, and then Korea is like literally a truck on fire outside of SG.
Yeah, and
like,
we're
exactly
reaping the benefits. Us Globals are reaping the benefits, though.
Yeah,
all the extra stuff we're getting.
Yeah, basically, like if you name a problem, I feel like the KR community has, you know, basically been complaining about it lately. Not to say that there's not issues with CZN, because there certainly is, but like I say, it's gotten pretty toxic from some of the stuff I've seen. Some of it justified, some of it not.
Yeah.
So on the justified side, for the people who are feeling like, you know, it's much ado about nothing, I will throw this out there, and you can agree or disagree. I personally don't care. I've got no dog in this race, but the way I heard it described best from the people that are in the community are that this game had been advertised for a very, very long time in Korea, and they'd laid down teasers and hints and tips about the story, where it was going, how it was going to be, and then suddenly it released, and it was very, very different. It was not as advertised. It was a lot less dark. It was a lot less horror themed. The main character wasn't the main character anymore. They just felt like they kind of got, you know, their expectations were up for one thing, and they expected Lord of the Rings, and they got The Hobbit, right? So I get that there's disappointment centered around that it wasn't quite as advertised. I think the the Owen stuff is a little bit silly, but then again, that's my, Western white ass trying to look at other cultures and not really understand things. So I'm not even going to get in the middle of the socio-political stuff that's going on over there. I just know that they had a team that they wrote the story, they got into the story, they needed more help, they pulled in other writers, there was conflicts of interest, the first writers quit, and the secondary writers had to kind of like pick it up and run with it from there, and what they came out with wasn't what was originally put out there. That's probably why this game was supposed to release in 2023, guys, right? 23? Yeah.
It was announced in April 2024, and it was supposed to be out in December of 2020.
You're right. It was supposed, I mean, it was delayed for an entire year. And you can't tell me that this entire year delay wasn't because they had to scramble and rewrite the story with all new writers. They couldn't finish it because when the writers left, they took with them the concept of where they're going with the story. So they had to kind of start over, and that delayed a lot of stuff. So yeah, it was a bit of a hot mess. Long story short, they're going to rewrite the story. They're going to try to be a little bit true to the original mission statement of the story. They're going to try to sync the Korean story up with the Japanese story. Evidently, the way the texts read are different from language pack to language pack. And the Japanese story is much more well received. So Korea didn't like it that a Korean game released in a Korean country by a Korean developer has a better story in Japanese than it does in Korean. I get that too. I understand a thing. So they're trying to sync all that up, and they're going to rewrite it, and it's going to take them months. And it's disappointing because that's probably months of delayed content, of slowdown and, stalling of things. And I hope it doesn't take away from the content release of that game, and I hope it doesn't take away from E7 either.
Yeah, no, I mean, the thing I will say though is if you're a story skipper, you don't care about the story, you're eating good because they're giving away a ton of freebies as compensation.
Hey, that's me.
I skip everything. Story, but it was kind of mid, so can't really be much worse, I guess.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, like originally they hired like some famous web novel author who specializes in like, Lovecraftian horror. And apparently he had a disagreement with the director, and then the director was like, basically calls him to leave, and then it was like, well, we gotta write it. So the director tried to write it himself and brought in like writers from E7. So
I mean, I was also a little disappointed. I thought the game would be like, not story wise, but just
the dreaded
there's
meme.
The meme.
I'm just saying, this girl right here and Renoa right here.
Yeah, the meme. There's been so many memes. Like, I don't know, man. I don't pretend to understand them, but like, there's so many memes.
So yeah, this is it's a little bit rough, and it's unfortunate for Epic 7. This is like flashback to 2019. Or sorry, unfortunate for Smilegate. It's like flashback to 2019 Epic 7, right? Town hall meetings, which were more like public floggings than actual meetings. Community up in arms. Most of the world going, I'm kind of having fun with the game, and Korea losing their goddamn minds over it. And I'm not saying Korea's wrong to be losing their minds over it. I'm just saying it's just kind of flashback to that, where it's like everybody seems to be enjoying the game and having fun with the game. But very, very vocal minority globally and vocal majority locally seem to have these serious issues. And Korean-based companies, reputation's everything. If your own people are upset about your company, you must do something about it if you want to continue to exist as a company. So, yeah, when the community says frog, Smilegate's going to start hopping, and they're going to do their best to alter and change the game to meet expectations. And it's something I've always said that I love about Smilegate, is more so than any developer that I have ever worked with, around, or played, they do listen to the community, sometimes to their own detriment, but you'll never find a community. If the community did this to EA would be like,
yeah.
I was going to say that.
Yeah. I was actually like saying this earlier to people there. Imagine if, like, I'm envious of Korea just a little bit, because I wish people like on the West would have the similar attitude to like companies like Ubisoft, EA, Blizzard, Activision, all these things. Is maybe we could actually have a bit more I don't know, understanding between the consumers of the games and then also the developers of the game, or the CEOs of the companies. It would just be so much better if we had that. So I am envious indeed.
What even started that 2019 bullshit? That is a long story. Yeah.
Oh boy.
So back in the before times, in the dark ages of Epic 7,
days,
we didn't have things like Mystic Summon or Mystic Pity.
Yeah.
There were Mystic Banners, and that was the only way to get the new ML5s, and the new ML5s were broken on a level that the most broken ML5s today are. Like, if you do not have these units, you cannot compete in this game. You don't even get to play in certain aspects of the game. That level of broken. And there was no pity for them. The only way to get them was just to summon and summon and summon and hope you got it. The gear, everything was randomized. If the gear wasn't epic, it couldn't even have 40 speed on the boots. And even if it was epic, the speed stat was random. Just like speed substats, the main stats were random. Have fun with that. Everything was so much worse back then. And the
for a while also, so like stun characters like openers were horrifically broken.
Yep. And anytime something was crazy broken, they'd nerf the shit out of it. The Holy Trinity got the shit nerfed out of it. But when it was an ML5, they didn't nerf that. They just let that run people over. If you had Sage Ball, you owned everybody. If you had Silverblade Aramentha, you controlled everything. If you had Arbiter Vildred, you destroyed everything. And then Apoc Ravi, she was previewed, and her kit was worse than all of them put together. And everybody lost their damn minds. And the community rioted. The App Store numbers plummeted. Epic 1.7. So they did this town hall meeting promising to address the community, fix the issues, and people flew in and showed up at this meeting to tell Smilegate, oh god. And one of the worst things they did is, probably innocently, but it was throwing, god, not gasoline, hand grenades onto the fire, is they said, we're trying to do what we can, but you have to understand, I know Korea is upset, but you guys are only 15% of our income. Korea loved being called 15%. That went over like a fart in church, especially in this game, right? 15% in this game. So yeah, they lost their minds. They actually demanded at the town hall meeting, they demanded that they name and shame the 15% guy, that he come out and apologize to everybody. They made him step out. They yelled at those Smilegate devs. Some of it was deserved, some of it was constructive. A lot of it just felt like a public stoning. These guys ugly cried. I don't mean a little bit. I mean, there was not enough bowing to go around. They ugly cried on camera, almost all of them. It was, you genuinely started to feel bad for the people that were on there, but they stood up there and they took the licks from the community. They let the community vent, get it out, and still had the wherewithal to say, we'll be better, we'll fix this. And it's not like it happened overnight. It took months. It was a very dark time. Most of us didn't think Epic 7 was going to make it to the new year. We thought it was over.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. Like, during that time, that was like SSB release, like a couple months after SSB release. I think that's the darkest time, because I had like 10 IRL friends playing the game, and when it got down to just 2 of us, and my guild just had like basically no one active in it.
Yep.
And I there was never anyone in chats. Nobody was making videos for the game anymore. I was like, oh, I think it's gonna die.
Oh man.
Like, yeah.
For weeks, I was getting Discord messages from my old community like, you feeling good that you quit Brave Exvius for this? How's that working out for you? It was bad.
2 things basically saved the game. They put RTA into like preseason beta, like they introduced RTA to give the people who still wanted it like something to snack on, and surprisingly it was really fun. And then eventually we got Rowana, which basically undid the shit meta.
Yep. And just when it looked like the sun was cresting the horizon, the light at the end of the tunnel was in sight, they go and say, we hear you guys saying you don't like how people are cheating with macros. We hear you guys saying that you feel like you're forced into do it. So we're going to add a system to the game that's going to let you auto farm. So nobody's going to have to use macros to cheat anymore. You'll be able to auto farm in the game. We're going to give you pets, and these pets are going to let you auto farm and repeat battle in the game, and it's going to be amazing. And we all got excited. We're going to get pets. They're going to be cute. We saw some of the art's gonna be great. And then they released the pet system, and the pet system, pets would only repeat if you fed them snacks. And where'd you get the snacks? You got the snacks from farming. And it was enough that, like, if you farmed for 5 hours, you would have enough pet snacks to auto for an hour. And it was such a bad system.
You could buy them with money, I believe, too. It was awful.
That was really bad.
It was
like, I was the first time I think I remember hearing about Jenna. That was like when Jenna first started. Like, he fucking laid into them for that shit. And I was like, this guy actually, like, he speaks his mind. That's the one thing I'll always give Jenna, man. I mean, he says everything with his whole ass chest.
It was probably, correct me if I'm wrong, but it was the first time that people actually paid for sign trucks to drive around Smilegate headquarters all day with signs blaring out the speakers the complaints of the community. Thousands of dollars into these trucks to circle Smilegate headquarters, where pre-recorded messages from the community influencers were blaring, talking about how awful Smilegate is, how they're not part of the community, how they're just out for your money and they don't care about you. And it made national news. It was so bad. So it was like, we were almost back, and then it fell down again. And then they brought it back. And ever since then, it has been a slow, steady climb back to good. That's when we started adding a pity system. That's when they added pity in for regular banners as well. They just, they reduced the % drop rate, but you had a guarantee. That's when they locked in gear. That's when they did a balance patch that was so insane, it revamped almost every hero in the game to bring 5 stars up a little bit and kind of balance that. You remember that balance patch, right, Sue? The balance patch?
Hold on.
The Zodiac change one, it had like 100 characters on it.
Yeah, it was right. It was actually it was the APOC Robbie patch. Actually, is the one you're thinking of. So it's earlier than you're thinking of, but like it changed like everything. That was that was basically the.
You're right.
We're sorry. That was we're sorry we messed up the entire game. Here's a bunch of fixes. Here's an insane amount of compensation. Like it was like 200 galaxy summons for everybody. And by the way, we're never nerfing anything ever again.
Yeah, they said we're going to fix this. They buffed almost every unit in the game to bring them up a levels to close the gap between them and the current ML5s, and then the 3 ML5s that were so broken that you couldn't play the game with them, Arbiter Vildred, Silverblade Aramentha, and Sage Balancezon, all got giga nerfed. Like
Arby was still broken.
Arby was still broken, but everybody, he got nerfed pretty hard comparatively. They nerfed those units. They gave ML selector tickets to every single person who had one of those units so they could pick any other units.
I got 3.
I got 1 from Sage Ball.
Yeah. And anyways, I know it's been a fun yap session down memory lane, but it's been 25 minutes since this podcast technically started. We still haven't introduced our guests. What terrible host are we?
Oh, I took care of the guy, don't worry. Yeah. How do I mod people in YouTube? I banned him, guys. He didn't get hugged by his mommy. What can you say?
Yeah.
Maybe I can. Oh, where's the headquarters of EA? Maybe we can send a truck around there, circling around.
Right.
No, I don't know, dude. At this point, dude, EA got sold, so I'm not sure how bad I feel about that anymore. But Ubisoft, man, Divine has been getting me to play this indie game called Dispatch. It's like $20 on Steam. If you guys haven't heard of it, go look it up. It's phenomenal.
It seems pretty good, yeah.
And it's made by the remnants of Telltale Games. And those guys, when that studio collapsed, they all got absorbed into Ubisoft, and they pitched the idea for Dispatch to Ubisoft, and they said, no, that'll never sell, and they went off and made their own game, and it's phenomenal. And at the same time, there was a bunch of French game developers that work for Ubisoft that pitched a similar idea, and Ubisoft said, no, there's no way that'll ever sell. So they went off and made their own game, and that game is Clair Obscur Expedition 33. So Ubisoft, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You just let go 2 Game of the Year contenders.
Yeah. It goes to show that usually the games is not necessarily bad because of developers, it's because of the direction from the publishers. So
All right, Beardy, you have a good one.
When they leave, they can finally make a game that's good and take time, not, you know.
All right. So, anyways, for those of you guys who don't know, our 2 guests today are Professor Loki and Cookie. So I guess we should give you guys like a chance to introduce yourselves for those people who don't know who you are.
Yes, Loki, you first. Who's your favorite unit, and why is it Ruel with Prophetic Candlestick? Go.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. No. My favorite unit in E7 is not Ruel Light. I absolutely despise that character. I don't care for it. I don't even use it. I have the character and I will never use it because I don't support that playstyle. It's Hua-Young and Rylet, Fire Hua-Young. That's actually my true favorite. I used to be a Smite streamer, but now I just stream CZN, so that's that. But yeah, that's about it.
He also posts Cleave montages on Reddit. If you
that's right. Okay. Yeah. I'm known as King7 on Reddit. I don't know if you guys go to Reddit, I'm King7, and I do post Cleave propaganda, as Sue would say it, to there, and it gets pretty good showcase. Yeah, Cleave players are better.
All right, Cookie, tell us about yourself, your likes, dislikes, favorite first dates, because chat is here saying you are quite a snack.
Thanks. People just know me for playing ER on every single unit and Bellion on 3. And having some other, let's just say, less than conventional picks.
Yeah, Cookie is basically the antithesis of Loki in terms of playstyle.
Yeah, but you're complete polar opposites.
Yeah, like Loki is fast and aggressive, Cookie is slow as dirt, and everything has way too much effect resistance.
Yes.
I don't like
if I ever fire an RTA, I'm just gonna top right. I'm just not gonna deal with it.
He's like Valky's worst nightmare. Valky hates the JP playstyle. He's like, no way. No way.
Yeah.
I think the last time I fought Walkie was when I had like 280 ER Renock and I just resisted his CO.
Wait, we fought, really?
280
no.
ER Renock. Why?
Yeah, that was before I started beating her.
Bro.
Oh god. Yeah, no, Cookie is actually I'm not playing much this season because I just find the format boring, but like Cookie is the one that convinced me to try some different, change up my playstyle for the earlier part of the season. So he's like responsible for me playing like 150 ER on Bellion right now.
Oh, so that's Cookie's fault?
Yeah. Yeah, I play like 150 speed, like 140-ish ER somewhere, like 32 KHP. So it's just like, I have people like literally off rip try to death break my Bellion or like, you know, hit it and it just doesn't work. And they're like, wait, what? It's so funny to watch people like try to maid bonk the Bellion because they're desperate for stuns and they have no idea that it's ER, that it'll never land.
That's your fault, Cookie, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, bye, Cookie.
ER, though. My Bellion currently is 210 ER.
Bye, Cookie.
So I'm so glad to see that even Sue finds the season boring. You know, if Sue finds a game boring, it's slow. Because Sue loves technically weaving his opponents into an orchestra of death. I'm too impatient for that. But if Sue finds it too boring, you know there's a problem.
The problem is that I like long, complex games with lots of decision points. But when a format makes it so that half of my decisions don't matter, that's when I'm bored. Because like it doesn't matter if I get an early lead, Maid or Ruel undoes it, and then like Arunca and Setsuka and all these other like speed bump characters make it so that I can't meaningfully do anything for like 3 minutes in a game. So like it doesn't matter, like unless I'm cleaving, you just sit there and it doesn't matter what buttons I press for the first 3 minutes. I just sit there and go, oh, well, did they burn all their cooldowns? Did Battle Frenzy get high enough where I could actually make progress? Okay.
It's not even just E7. Like if you play games like League or in my case Smite, healing meta is just the most unfun, because when you land something because of your skill, for example, and it gets reversed because of a healer, it's just such an unfun mechanic. So in E7 as well, if you like use all your skills and then Ruel or Mage just simply like Mage just getting a turn reverses all Emerald Crow's damage just like that, it gets a little discouraging to play, right?
Yeah.
So it's.
I need to take a second here to talk to Zolanciaga. I said, let's see how fast I can get banned in this chat. And I said, I don't talk about Calliope because I don't talk about boring things. And Zol lost his damn mind. It was like, somebody give me mods so I can ban this guy. We were rolling in chat, man. It was so hilarious. I do not have a problem with Calliope, is that how you said it? Calliope?
Calliope, yeah.
So
I say Calliope, but yeah.
You can put the voodoo doll down. There's no need to drive to my house with that baseball bat. We're good.
Wait, what's wrong with Calliope?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with her. It's just like
Careful, careful.
I know. I'm gonna end up pissing people off with this, but like, I just find that everybody that plays Calliope, like if that's like your hard carry, like your crutch to the dial man, I just think it's basic, man. It's not that the character is bad. I just think the character is basic.
You're not wrong. Use 2-cost card, automatic free AoE damage every turn.
It's nothing to do with the character's power level, because the character is absolutely one of the best characters in the whole game. But yeah. I just think that the playstyle is so basic. I'm like, oh man, this is so boring. That's why shoot me a
DM, Zol. I got his address. I'll get you an alibi. We get this taken care of.
Yeah, that's why I've been playing. I've been showing Loki. I just showed it before we got here. I've been playing Amir instead.
Mm-hmm. Amir's fun, and yeah, I definitely respect it. And now you showed me something. I'm like, okay, hold up. Maybe there's actually some tech here. It's just getting it set up though. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is it's like, dude, if you can get set up, you're just like, she's like literally like a goddess. But if you can't get set up, she feels kind of.
She feels like a good outside chaos character. Like you get lucky with her deck, you can do some crazy stuff outside of chaos dungeons.
Well, guys, since maintenance started, 2 new pieces of news dropped. You want to take a peek at it? This stuff literally dropped at maintenance.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Special sales?
Special pack.
Special packs. The best part of any update is the packs, right? Hello, heirs. Jim Dominial. Special opportunity for you to meet Covenant heroes. Covenant special pack will be available. See below. 63 total summons. So 9 additional summons a day for 7. So a whole week of 10 summons. And you get a 5-star ticket. Not a selector, just a 5-star ticket. And 100 bookmarks in case you're a little bit shy on picking up your Saria. 10 Molagor and 25 Leafs is pretty fat. What are you guys thinking on this?
How much?
30 USD.
30? You think 25 Mola for 30 USD?
I think it's worth under 30. Yeah.
What do you got for me, Cookie?
50.
I think it's 50. I'm with Cookie on this one.
I think it's 50. Yeah, I think it's 50, but I think the value is 30.
I agree. I think it's that. When I tell you what I think it's worth, it's what I would pay for it. I would not pay 50 for that.
Yeah, I wouldn't pay 50 either, but considering that they value that stuff quite highly, it's definitely gonna be like 50.
So if you are going to spend $50 or $30 or $5 on this, realize that what you're spending your money on is potentially 63 3-star units, a dupe of a 5-star you already have, or something like, I don't know, Brigida, and then another 20 3-star units, and then some Molagora and Leafs. So just kind of be aware of that. This is a gotcha pack. The only thing you're guaranteed on is 25 Leafs and 10 Molagora. Everything else is quarter in the slot machine. So if you want that dopamine hit and you enjoy it, if you're relatively new and you're missing almost everything, and you got some money burning your hole in your pocket, and this sounds like fun to you, you do you. Don't let anybody give you shit for it, but go into this with your eyes open. You may not walk out of this with more than 1 5-star, and it might not be the 5-star you want. And you got to be okay with taking that money, wiping your butt with it, and throwing it out the window, because that's about what it was worth to your account. But you also might hit it big. So be careful spending on packs that are filled with Gamba. If you like gambling and you got the money to do it, that's fine. But just, these are really dangerous FOMO packs with their bright and shiny colors.
That's why I don't think this is actually probably gonna be $50, because the target audience clearly isn't really endgame players. It's for people who don't have the Covenant units and they want to have a higher chance of getting more 5 stars.
What price would it need to be where you'd recommend it to your community?
Less than 30, so maybe $25-$30. Maybe I would say for a newer player, I think that'd be worth it. Not 50, no way. Because as you said, there's a chance to get nothing. Like that's just such a scam.
Okay, it is a paid purchase. You can only buy it once.
Does it say the? Oh no, it doesn't.
It's the only thing, right? No, they never say the price here because they can't. Because exchange rates, right? What are they gonna do? Put $100 US and then you can convert it on Google, and Google says $130 is 10,000 won, and then it's 15,000 won because the conversion rate was different, and then you start screaming false advertising. So they never put the price on here.
Yeah,
it's not that they're trying to be sneaky or hide it; they just legitimately can't. It's the only pack, guys. That bodes well for it being a special deal. It's not like there's 6 or 7 packs going on here. This is the only thing. So I think Loki might be right. He might be onto something, that this might be something special. We'll have to see.
I just don't think so. There's just too much with like 25 leaves, 10 Mola, 20 bulls. It's just like a bit of everything which adds up.
The Molas and the leaves are the most valuable in that pack, in my opinion. At least for an endgame player. Right.
Young and nimble thief Renox surprise check-in. So daily check-in event, right?
Yep.
What do we got?
10 leaves. Oh, okay.
Hey, I'll take Mullas.
10 leaves, 3 Mola. There's a 5-star summon, just like in that pack, for free.
See, that's more valuable than the special pack because you get charms.
That's a 5-star artifact too, right?
Yeah, yeah. Purple background's 4 to 5. This is a straight up 5-star artifact. I like that.
Wait, this is actually
like,
good. This
is a really good
that's
5. Look at
like
5 of the charms. Holy, this is fat.
Pack. Yo, Smilegate. Why can't I get 5 of the epic artifact charms? Like, why do I only get 4 of those ones?
Yeah. 4 is too generous.
Oh no, 4 plus 3 is 7. So 3 Mola, 4
is epic 7. It makes sense, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. It all makes sense.
No, just like 10 plus 5 plus 5 is 7. Yeah.
No,
sure,
10
exactly.
10 plus 5 is 15, divided by 5 is 7.5, rounded down to 7. It all works out if you think about it.
No. No.
That's not, I mean, okay.
No.
We're not mathing here.
It's not how you math.
It's that new special math. So
special.
It's not special math, it's the epic math.
It's epic math, yeah.
Epic math. It's Orbis math. Common Corbis math. So yeah, I'm looking forward to my new creation and destruction. What are you guys gonna get?
Oh, same thing I always get. Secret Art Storm Sword.
Oh, you do not.
Actually,
Bro, I literally have like 2 or 3 max copies of it. I'm up to 18 Selines. I literally can't stop pulling Seline in her artifact.
That's a flex, I guess.
Cool. Yes, yeah. Sue's over here is like, I can't stop finding $20 bills between the couch cushions. It's terrible. I don't know what I'm going to do with my life.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind another creation destruction because I think I need 1 or 2 more to max it out so I can make my strays really Gamba.
Dude, I just keep pulling thief artifacts. I noticed this the last time we did the podcast, Tristen. Somehow you only have a plus 18 RNL, and me, the guy who's never cleaves, has 2 plus 30s.
I'm sorry, what?
2 plus 13.
I have 2 plus 30 RNLs.
Bro, all I do is get like Knight. I got like 2 maxed out Bastion of Perlucia or whatever artifact. I'm like, well, I don't play Knights. Stop giving me Knights.
Sue's bragging about pulling the Selines, but I got the Seline right here, baby.
Sorry, she's in the mid bathing suit. It's fine.
Wow.
Oh, well, you know, Sue, it was nice having you on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Nice
Let me.
having you on.
There you go. I'll show myself out. There you go.
Sending trucks to Sue's place.
So I'm going to take my Seline. I'm going to take my Sermia. I'm going to put them together here, and you don't get to look at either of them.
Oh. Yeah. Which one do you like more, though? There's only one answer.
There's only one answer. I think you know the answer.
I do, but I want to hear from your mouth.
Redheads hurt me.
There you go. Perfect.
All right. So, special weekend buff.
Man, so
when everything is special, nothing is, right? So
yeah, everything's special.
More chances to use all of those leaves that I'm sure you guys still have stockpiled. I wonder how many people are left out there. It was always like, I've got like 800 leaves. I think I'm good. How many people are left that can say that anymore?
I mean, ever since they introduced this new otherworldly stuff, bro, I've been struggling to stay in the 3 digits. As soon as I get to 3 digits, it goes back down to like 40.
First Kratos has 1,500 leaves. Have you tried playing the game?
Have you tried playing the game?
Thank you, Loki. I have a rule. My mod Reaps, there was a time where he had 1,000 leaves, and I literally said, you don't play the game. Like, straight up, that's my rule. Like, if you ever have a 4-digit or higher leaf count, you are not actively playing the game. You might think you are, you are not.
I think if you have over 100, you're not playing the game.
Yeah.
It's like, well, dang, how do you do that? That's crazy. Logging into the game doesn't count as playing the game. That's
like it's like you're basically if you have over 1,000, you're probably just logging in, doing your dailies, and logging off. Yeah. You're not actively like playing the game to try to, you know, improve the characters on your roster or like improve the quality of your gear.
If you hear from the people who say like, I have all these leaves, man, I'm not having any problems with, you know, farming. It's like, but you're not farming though. Like if you're farming, you should be like close to 0 leaves, not like thousands.
Well, Loki, since we got
that guy's saving for the Lethe event. True.
He's saving for the Lethe event.
That's fair, dude. If you're saving for the Lethe event, then Godspeed, bro.
It's been a year, but I'm saving. It's because we're due.
It's been
That's true.
Yeah, what was the last laugh? The last Lethe event was 19 months ago.
Yeah. Yeah, so it makes sense to have 1,500 by then, right?
Yeah, so, actually it does. Okay, you get a pass, whoever you are in chat.
Yeah, he gets the last laugh in the end.
So I want to talk about Saria for a minute, because I think we got a unique and eclectic collection of players here. We've got a Cleaver, we got Loki, who plays a lot of aggro, we got Sue, who's really good at turn 2, and we got Cookie, who's just an absolute monster. So I think we'll all have our own takes on this. I know Sue is excited for herself, the Booba Elf. This is not a limited unit, and it's coming in the middle of 4th quarter when historically it's just been limited after limited after limited. We've never in the history of Epic 7, all the way back to 2018 even, we've never had a December without a new unique limited unit. All the way back from DN till, I guess, Senya was the last one. So, you know one is coming. What about Saria makes people think they should spend their bookmarks on this? I know there's got to be some reasons. Can you give me a couple of reasons why people should go in hard on Saria?
Zooming in.
Phrasing, holy!
You know what I'm about.
You got any two specific reasons?
2 big reasons.
Yeah, give me 2 big reasons why I should. Your exact words were, "Can you give me 2 big reasons why I should go in hard?" Hello? Aren't you married? Aren't you married?
It's like Sue. It's like Sue has never hung out with me before. This is crazy.
There's actually 4 big reasons. Technically.
Uh-oh.
You got the.
I'm gonna assume it's the 2 birds.
It's the 2 birds, of course.
Yeah, man.
Birds are very cute.
Yeah. 2 birds.
Holy shit! I'd never even noticed the second bird. Why did I never notice the second bird?
It's the same color as the background.
It's a common thing they do in gachas now. They give girls 2 giant birds, and you know the birds are usually the species is tits.
That's a titmouse bird, right?
I don't know if it is specifically, but they're not subtle with it. They've been doing it a lot lately. Nikkei's been doing it in some of other games.
All right.
Yeah.
All innuendos aside, Saria made an appearance really, really early in Eulogy for a Saint. She was from, first we only ever saw her in the 6th world. In the 7th world, she dies during the Archdemon War. Something I'd said to you earlier, Sue, is in the 6th world, she doesn't die. So I'm curious if we've got, Schrodinger's Saria right here in front of us. Is she a living elf or a dead elf? Is the story for Elder Saria that's coming up going to be about her time in the 6th world or the 7th world?
My assumption is that this is the 6th world Saria because her outfit is different than the 7th world Saria.
Fair. Okay, so how do you guys feel about this unit? Is she something that new players should pull? We got a lot of new players in the game that are nervous about spending their bookmarks. They want to make sure that they're getting their best return on investment. They don't want to feel like they're forced to whale for limited units. How important is this unit going to be to them? Where is she going to be usable in the game outside of just looking good at your lobby table?
She was obviously designed to deal with Setsuka, right? Like she was there to have this, like she has a 100% hit chance, right, or something like that, or 50% hit chance, and she's element neutral in her S3. So she's kind of designed to deal. She's supposed to be like this cleaver against Setsuka, but they, Smilegate kind of forgot that Setsuka is always paired with Lady, so it doesn't even work anyways, at least in Arena. So honestly, I'm not looking too good on this. Overall, I'm not a fan as a cleaver for her, although it'd be interesting because she gives your whole team invincibility, right? So maybe there's more uses outside of just cleaving. Probably maybe aggro.
What do you think, Cookie? I saw you getting ready to say something there.
Yeah, she's definitely going to be used with some like Renark or Lilias, but the main thing with her is that it all comes down to how much damage the S2 actually does, because we don't have the multis. If the damage is crazy, she's definitely going to be a good unit for aggro players, but if the damage sucks, then she's probably never going to see play.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I'm basically the same as Cookie on this one. Like, basically,
she's not up yet.
Yeah, you put Ahmed or C. Lilius under 3, and then you take Saria on 4 because, hopefully it's got enough damage to cleave. The invincibility makes you immune to counterattacks. Lionheart Sirmia. The accuracy, the bonus accuracy means that they can't lame you out with like Ahmed or Setsuka. And then the fact that her S1 is a soul burning nor ER strip means that they can't lame you out with immunity, or not immunity, immortality units also. So like, she basically on paper is an I answer everything cleave character, but that's only on paper. If the damage sucks or like it's just not consistent, then it doesn't really matter, right?
Which looks really good.
No, I think the damage is really bad. So if you look at, for example, Arunka's defense broken, right?
It's over 80,000 damage.
Yeah, but it didn't. So my argument, it didn't kill Setsuka. It did 22k on a squishy RB, okay, and it almost killed. Like that was a POV Tenebria, it wouldn't kill. And that's with Vigor and attack buff combined.
Okay, that's so fair. Vigor.
Yeah, that damage is actually quite mediocre.
Come on, Tristen. You're supposed to be a cleaver. In 2025, even me, the turn 2 player, cleaves for 100k damage on a single unit in Guild Wars.
Yep, fair. So it almost sounds to me like you're saying this unit's a hard skip. Is there any silver lining? Is Saria going to be good in this game? Does she have a place?
I'll say it. Basically, you should watch twitch.tv/Higa, and if you find success with it, you pull. Otherwise, it's not limited. Don't pull it. Yep. There you go. All right, I said it.
Cookie, surely you can put 300 ER on this unit, right?
I could definitely see some cooks with her, maybe with like Scales and Tori, because I was originally running frontline Tori with Scales, and if you can give her invincibility, you can make her live like another turn for free. You'll have the 70% damage share for a long time. But then again, I think the main use is just going to be an aggro unit. It's probably more of an RTA unit where you late pick her if the enemy tries to go Setsuka to just give you the good old anti-Cleave RNG.
It's like she's like an alternative version of Argent Waves Hwa-Young. That's basically how I feel about her.
I mean,
Yep.
Yeah, I think her value is more with the invincibility buff. I think some people can probably cook with the free invincibility, as Cookie mentioned. I think that has. I think you should use her as like a chip unit, like she does chip damage, and then you just gave the whole team invincibility, and that's kind of powerful. Because I mean, if you remember like light add-in, there are people out there who run like 300 speed light add-ins. I think like Cookie, right?
I did that for a bit. It was kind of funny.
Yeah. And the value is just because you make your whole team invincible, so it allows you basically to get a free turn, which is pretty nice. So she has utility. So even if her damage is bad, her utility may cover for it.
Yeah.
But she has a focus unit, so that means you cannot pick her early. Right?
Yeah, Sea Phantom ruins her, Solly ruins her.
Mhm.
That's why I was like, damn, dude, they really just made another high damage ranger that gets completely wrecked by Solitary of the Snow.
Yep.
Haven't seen that at all in the last year.
One funny thing is that you draft as a late pick if you already have Fear in the draft without any extra turns, because Fear will give you enough where you can just S3 and proc the S2.
Oh, that's actually true. Yeah, the boost,
Yeah.
the often forgotten about part a part of Freeren's passive.
Yeah.
Man, actually, considering Freeren's one of the most heavily contested first picks right now on high elo, like that could be very real for sure.
We got
she
Cranked
has
cooking in
potential,
chat
but-
saying to run her with young Senya.
That's actually pretty cool too.
One interesting
So-
aspect is that her S1 hits 2 targets. It probably doesn't matter that much, but it's an interesting thing about her.
Yeah, she has a Spectre Tenebria style S1 where she multi-target hits
I
on the
mean-
S1.
If it hits as hard as Fenris's S1 with the soul burn, right? You know, it's gonna do some damage before she dies. Because remember, she gets invincibility, so she's pretty much guaranteed to at least get a cycle to S1.
My eyes bled onto the wrong line. It was white base who was thinking about using her with Senya, not Cranked.
Talk. What if she replaces Red Mercedes in Green Expo, just like Freeren replaced Cecilia?
Unlikely. Possible, but
You need an
unlikely.
extra turn.
Yeah, but your basic attack is a multi-hit move, so. And she's
Oh,
got
that's
higher base
true.
attack. She's got a higher base attack than Mercedes, also.
Maybe.
Her
What's aggro
her
style? Can you explain aggro style, Cookie?
It's just you're not cleaving, but you're still going very fast. And,
Yeah, it's like how Valky
it's just
usually
step below
does.
cleave.
Yeah, it's like there's like imagine it as like if all the way to the left is like a turtle and all the way to the right is Cleave, where it's like you're just going as fast as possible, killing them as fast as possible. Aggro is like one step back, right? It's like literally you're trying to take turn one, but it's more of instead of trying to win the game in one combo like Cleave, you're usually a bit more durable and you're just trying to win the game by tempoing out. Like you're just trying to accumulate like get some kind of early advantage and snowball it into a win.
Yeah, to add more to that tempo, the point of aggro is to take out usually 1, maybe 2 targets, just to have that snowballing effect. Yeah. That's why you have like Hwa-Young. Fire Hwa-Young is a great example in the old days. You aggro with, she's always an aggro unit. You delete someone from the map, and it's a 4v3 turn 1 for the enemy. It's just meant to be like a snowball effect. That's what aggro is. Aggro does not necessarily mean you have to have squishy units, so you can aggro with like bruisers, you can aggro with tanks, it doesn't have to be like assassins or like one-shotter characters. Just generally like, have 1 or maybe 2 units in your team that can just delete someone before the fight starts, and hopefully you can win just by kind of cheesing the enemy by killing one of the key targets.
Loki's got the right of it, right? Cleave looks like where'd that picture go?
Cleave is like using Straze or Kise
Can't even
or
find it.
BBK to just insta-kill the whole team.
Cleave is
there you go. This is Cleave, right? You set a team up You push buttons, your opponent sits there, sees what's happening, starts going, oh shit, then you push the final button and the enemy disappears, or he was able to work in a counter cleave subtle enough to make the cleave fail, and now the tables are turned and the cleaver's probably going to lose because they don't typically have backup plans. You might have a cleave anchor on the team as a oh shit try to pull it out, but basically you're setting up the entire team around pulling a trigger and blowing the enemy up. Aggro is less about trying to wipe the board in one round and more about controlling the flow of the fight, the tempo of the fight, always keeping your opponent on their heels, reeling back while you're raining down punches. You're taking out a unit, you're taking out a key unit, you're stopping them from doing things, so they are always on the defensive while you are aggressively controlling the flow of the fight. And it's a little weird because that, you know, that phrase is what we call aggro and cleave in this game is different than what other games call aggro and cleave, but that's kind of the long and the short of it. So some people, it does kind of look like cleave in slow motion, but there's more thought put into it. It's not a, I will draft these units and they will go in this order and I will stop them from picking counters to that and I just win, versus aggro where you've got enough diversity in it where you can pivot and make changes to control the flow of the fight, keep your enemy on their heels, and just beat them down.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I mean, for example, Renok. Renok is an aggro unit. Renok S2s, S3s kills, deletes one person off the map and does splash damage to everyone else, and then the fight goes into a normal back and forth. But the difference is that the enemy has one less unit, and you still have 4 units. Aggro literally means being aggressive. You're just being aggressive, right? It has nothing to do with,
Conqueror Lilius is one of the most premier aggro units because in and of herself, she doesn't, with a handful of more recent exceptions, she wasn't a great initiator, right? She was somebody who could take control of a fight. She could push a unit back. She could lock a unit down. She could set the stage so that your next unit could do some damage, but she's not going to push a unit up to murder things. She's not going to activate somebody else's skill to kill something. She's part of a team that steamrolls you over and takes control of the team. Now, she's gone through some changes and she's gotten some best friends that have made her a little bit more useful in both cleave as well as aggro, but she was like the queen of aggro comps for a very long time.
Yes, yeah.
Yep, with Fire Huayang especially, those were traumatizing days. you see Lilius S3s, pushes someone back, Huayang goes next because every Huayang back into like 260 plus speed, and then S3s deletes any person, and now you're like, well, okay, what do I do then now? Cleave it's a very easy way to picture cleave. It's a traditional cleaving
on the screen right now.
To be. Yeah, no, exactly, but it can be even more traditional than that. That one is just like just raw damage. Traditional cleave just simply means, for example, have one person strip the enemy of their buffs, have one person defense break the enemy team, and have another person push up your one damage dealer, do a massive cleave sweep, and just kill everyone in one go. An example of this was early in E7, where it was like Tywin, right? You would soul burn Tywin, or you would have like you would strip someone with like with Cerise. You would
Queen Bazaar back then was the Bazaar.
It was like Bazaar into like AoE defense break like Tywin, and then you have Ogslots push up your Judge Kisei, and then your Judge Kisei would just go, okay, wave of light, everyone die.
Yeah, that's traditional Cleave. Cleave obviously has evolved now more to where like one unit can do everything, like Ran.
Yeah, right, that
like
was actually Drac was explaining this to me before when I talked to him in person. He was like, the moment that he knew that E7 was going to be rough in terms of game balance was when Ran came out, because it bridged 2 roles on one character for Cleave. Because Cleave needed a strip and then needed a defense break. Yep. Ram was the first character that was a strip and a defense break at the same time.
Yep.
And he also was anti-fire poly because of the immunity.
Yep.
Before that, if you press non-attack skill as a cleaver, you just die to politis.
And if you ever wonder why does Blue Rand gain skill nullifier on S2 or whatever, S3
Seline.
or whatever it is, no, it's because Violet at the time was the best character in the game when he came out.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So
Green Violet, yes.
When SG makes characters, they need to make sure that the most popular, powerful thing can't counter it, even if it has, I feel like, long-lasting repercussions. Yeah. And I'm just like, why? Just let things have counters, please. Yeah. I'm begging you.
Yeah, it Ran was a mistake. I still think Ran's a mistake.
No, man, I still think that 3-month period is the most disastrous period in like the game, aside from like the Seaside Balloon one we talked about, because in a 3-month period we got Ran, Conquer Lilius, Peyra, and Red Huayang.
Yeah,
dude, they get that, and also we got I think we got Rimuru in that month also.
I mean, like Cleave
that
has just.
Yeah,
there you go, Spectres.
That was an insane period of time.
Cleave has lost its meaning today because you literally just to Cleave now you just need like 2 units.
Yeah.
Like Zeo, Emma, Ludwig, you're done.
Yeah, that's exactly
like,
yeah. That's why I call it a pivot in a lot of my guides. Like,
yeah,
it's you go, I'm going Conquer Lilius, which signals aggro, but then you look at your opponent's comp and like, if I just take this like one combo unit like Argent Waves, don't I just win? Right? Like that's kind of like what Cleave has kind of become, unless you're like Kiga, where you basically telegraph it from the get-go.
Cleave has been dumbed down quite often, and you only need 2 units now just to like basically win the match. That's why Cleave's impressive.
I will say that like when E7, I used to be a Cleaver the first 2 years of Epic 7. When you played E7 back in like 2019 or 2020, it was actually really hard to get a Cleave through.
Yep, you need all the
like
setup.
You had to actually like mask that you were cleaving. You couldn't make it too obvious that you were cleaving, which is why like people would first pick like Blue Rose and stuff, because it's like, well, that's actually my attack buffer and my CR pusher. They just don't know that. They just think it's an Arius Knight. But like now, because everything is so compact and characters do so much, like the Yulha we'll talk about later.
Hey Malice, thank you much for the sub, buddy. I appreciate you. Thanks for the kind words.
Power creep has ruined like, Cleave playstyles, traditional Cleave.
So I mean, power creep ruins a lot of things.
Yeah. And on the other side of the spectrum, you got tank down in turn 2. You know, from the outside looking in, Cleave and Aggro look real similar, and turn 2 and tank down looks real similar, but there are subtle differences between them, mostly in the speed and how fast you're running the units and how much thought you need to put into the teams and how annoying they are to fight. Nobody likes tank down, nobody likes turn 2. I'm sorry, nobody likes tank down, nobody likes Cleave. We seem to be more tolerant of turn 2 and Aggro, when both of them still, if played right, give you almost no chance of winning. And then of course standard right in the middle gets its name from your standard role-playing game, right? You got your fighter, you got your support, you got your healer, and you got your sub DPS or secondary support. So
tank down Cleave is a thing, right, Ruel?
Tank down.
No, I mean,
because in a way, I was drafting Amid earlier this season with like Bellion on 3. So Amid on the Young Senior artifact to boost Bellion's HP and also give a lot of CR.
I
watched, yeah.
Yeah, I played that also. Yeah, I played that also. That build is actually really sick.
That's the main spectrum, right? That's the big 5 styles of play. Now there are a couple of funny styles that orbit the main spectrum. You don't see them much anymore. Casino is practically dead, where you're basically relying on counter attacks and dual attacks. And control is the other one, which is also much more difficult. I was a control player for the longest time. It's my favorite. And it's hard to pull off.
Homie.
Yeah, Witch of the Mirror is in the format.
Control is really oppressive. You last pick Witch Briar, or you second last pick, or even third Band Protector. There's nothing you can do. She's like the only real control unit, though.
You were talking about, you mean Witch of the Mirror? You said Briar Witch. I assume you.
Oh, did I say Briar?
Yeah,
I meant like Tenebria. My bad. Yeah.
Casino's just Setsuka. Is it really Casino when it's like an 80% chance to just fucking happen though?
It's just Setsuka. She's the only RNG. You know how every meta has like one RNG unit? That's
right. But yeah, I mean,
it's just evolves.
Yeah, a classic example of Casino is like the Rem Violet meta, where it's like, okay, I'm going to push a button and hope nothing happens. Yeah.
It's not as bad as that, no. Yeah, but Setsuka's still a pain.
Why character's so hot but so miserable to play against?
I know.
There's a great clip of Lights fighting somebody. It was like seasons ago, right? And he goes, okay, don't counter me. And he does a single attack on the front unit, and Elbrus lights up on everybody. He goes, oh my God. And, into a salvo, into an extra attack, he's like, oh my, and then he starts going, stop, I'm sorry, stop. It's fucking hilarious. And it's the best example of casino I've ever seen in my entire life. So while funny to watch, it was infuriating to fight those kind of comps. And it was terrible in a competitive, nobody likes seeing competitive or casino in the finals of a World Cup, right? It was kind of funny on stream, but competition wise, I'm kind of glad casino is largely in the shitter.
There's certain play styles, like it's basically casino, control, and then like basically the revive comps that we have now. I don't think most people like it when those are actually good, because they're the most unfun, miserable ones to be on the opposite side of. That's the thing that when I was doing game balance, I always tried to, work on is, if I play this, how does the person across from me feel? And if I thought that it felt absolutely miserable, I was like, yeah, we're not making that. But I feel like sometimes these designers for games I play, like, did you actually consider how this feels to sit across from? Yeah. Like, did Witch of the Mirror feel good in testing? Like, when you guys were playing against each other with it?
You mean they're scripted AI bot arenas, like matches? Yeah. Someone said Ruel made Yulha Setska. Yeah, I'm good.
Nah, bro, I'll do you one better. Ruel made Yulha Spirit Eye.
My Spirit Eye.
Yeah,
specifically.
Yeah. So we get 40K Spirit Eye. Let's go.
Dude, Frenzy 9. Let's go.
Everybody loves Frenzy 9 matches.
The real super made.
Yeah.
So, real quick before we move on to Yulha, because we're gonna have a lot to talk about that. Is this artifact used on anybody? See, what kills me is she looks like a Cleave unit, not an aggro unit, but this artifact screams aggro, right? Because she does a thing and it bridges the back row unit up to take a turn, which is the kind of way aggro usually works. She takes care of something, pushes something up to take care of something else.
So I think that artifact is actually really good on characters like ML Poly. So you have like Genoa in the back. Yep. Put Genoa in the back, for example, or Tywin in the back. Yeah, she S3s, pushes the enemy back, or maybe not. Puts rage buff on Tywin / Genoa, pushes Genoa / Tywin up, and does the thing. So I think that artifact is really good on ML Poly. I wouldn't put it on her, because like again, in a Cleave sense, you're trying to. I mean, maybe like a finisher, I guess. Like if you do, because maybe assuming she's not able to clear everyone.
There's no damage in this. There's no damage in this. So if you wanted to do damage, why you're putting her? Maybe if she was on an actual damage dealing artifact, she could have killed off this Setska.
Probably, yeah. It would have killed. It would have done like 21k to Bria, and I would have just put symbol or portrait on her. Yeah. This is a utility artifact. You put her on ML. Oh, the only thing I can think of is ML Poly right now.
I think there's quite a few ranges can potentially use it. Like there's Caesarea could be one. Then there's ML Elena. She gets buffed in the next balance patch.
Oh
I guess like
poor
even
Elena.
Liga could use that to push up the backline unit.
Oh yeah, ML Elena. Forgot that she exists. Yeah.
Oh wait.
And then there's also Pirate Clan.
ML Elena has non attack.
Actually, hold on.
Pirate
ML Elena is.
Well, you wouldn't want to.
Pirate Flying's a little weird.
You wouldn't have the detonate on S1, but if you play like the 270 plus speed one, actually that could be quite good.
Elena has non-attack. Oh, but not. Yeah. Oh yeah, Cerise doesn't. Cerise does not.
Yeah,
so
Cerise does not.
For those who want the TLDR on this, I think we are all in agreement that nobody who is not a spender, streamer, or collector, or just in love with the art, should pull for this unit until at least a week of testing is under the belt, right? Let other people cook with this. Let the Higas and Elf Mages of the world slam this unit into teams and see if she is actually viable before you go spending your bookmarks on this or the artifact. Give it some time. It's not limited. She can pop out of summons anytime. Her banner's going to come around again. She'll be available from selector tickets down the road. As cool as she looks and as fun as this looks, and for as much as you guys hate Setsuka, and I get it, I'm right there with you. Wait and see is I think all of our advice. Am I right, guys?
Yeah, but there's gonna be like a lot of waiting because you can't use her in RTA until the season's over. So there's gonna be like 5 days to test before the banner runs out.
Very good point. Very good point. Her banner is up. We are under 2 weeks from RTA ending. RTA ends on the 15th, so we're in that 2 week window where she will not be playable until
it's a Saturday,
until preseason
starts. So it's from like the Saturday to Wednesday. It's the only time when people are gonna actually use it in RTA outside of like lobbies.
Yeah, you can mock lobby and use her in Arena Guild War.
Like regular arena, so that's kind of bad because she's probably gonna be like very bad in regular arena because you're not gonna find that many teams where even just use her and she's gonna work.
Yeah, Lady right now dominates it, so she's definitely not an arena unit. I wish her S3 applied Frostbite though. We need more Frostbite units. I would love for her S3 to apply Frostbite.
No, we don't need more Frostbite.
No, we don't.
Oh, okay, Mr. Cookie.
I'm with Cookie on this
one. You can have Frostbite as long as there's no ignore ER.
Yeah, it's fine. Says the ER player. Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Here she is, guys. Here she is.
Soar aloft the winds and deliver thy light of peace.
She looked like
hope shall be the grace
like
that lets you dream of days yet to dawn.
I do like her voice.
Got a blast.
Oh boy, Seline.
So Seline, guys.
For those of you guys who forgot that, by the way, sorry, that's the fun bit of trivia. Sorry's English voice is Jimmy Neutron. Enjoy that knowledge. I've told all my regular.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, Sorry's English voice is Jimmy Neutron.
you just broke Loki.
I literally told everybody on my video and all my regulars, if you ever cleave somebody with her, you have to go, got a blast. Sorry, yeah.
Yikes.
Jimmy Neutron voice actor.
Loki doesn't believe it.
Yeah, go look at her name in the preview. Look at her. Won't be in the 1 minute summary, but go look on the Saria preview. It's Debbie Derryberry. It's Jimmy Neutron.
That's wild.
I just broke you with that. You're just like childhood.
Someone told me that Charon voice acts Hoochie as well, and apparently that's also true.
Oh yeah, that's Mike Powers.
Yeah, I got my world's broken. What is this?
Oh yeah, Jimmy Neutron, boy genius.
I never really thought about it, but yeah, a lot of the boy characters in cartoons are voiced by girls. So yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, I can see the resemblance, I guess, right?
I can see the resemblance. They both have something big.
Yeah.
People have been asking also if like Spirit Eye has changed, but I think it's a lexicon. I think it's still the same VA, just different.
It sounds so different though.
Different.
I mean, I get it, right? Keiron Hoochie, I get it. Voice actors and actresses have range. I get it, but it just sounds so different.
Well, to be fair, like Seline and Spirit Eye Seline sound reasonably different. You also have to remember, and I forget who I broke with this knowledge. Spirit Eye Seline is almost 5 years old.
Yeah.
So it's been a long time since this person reprised the role. Like they're like, wait, was Spirit Eye really like 5 years ago? I'm like, bro, it's like 5 years in January.
Yeah, I remember when she came out.
When she was good, Queen Violet was one of the best picks in RTA.
Yeah, she actually came out. She is the ML5 star that came out after Bellion.
Yeah. That's why she was one of the worst ML5s ever.
Yeah, she was awful. Time. I remember I literally got her and I was like, great, this is awesome. I'm so happy. I know people say this character sucks, but I love Seline. I love this unit. It's going to be great. Hopefully the next unit isn't like, some game-breakingly broken unit. Conqueror Lilius. True story. I was like, oh, I guess that means I'm finally spending on an ML5 for once.
What's Jimmy Neutron, bro? What? You don't know Jimmy Neutron is cranked? No way.
You're old, Loki.
So,
Okay.
how are we feeling about the skin? This is a divisive skin. Is this skin a 10 for you or a 2 for you? Because there seems to be no one in the middle. People love it or hate it. So we're going from this to this.
Amid this ceaseless cycle.
Skin is peak, honestly.
I think it's terrible.
Okay, Cookie, break the tie.
I'd say it's like 8. It's pretty good. It's not my favorite, but I don't hate it.
I think the skin is so cool. And that says a lot because like I hate this unit. Everybody knows like Seline is like legitimately like near the top of my list of like favorite characters in the game. I think Spirit Eye Seline is the worst designed unit like of all time. Absolutely miserable gameplay experience to sit across from. That's why I hate on the character so much. That said, this character looks so fucking cool.
My problem is not the actual skin, but the cutscene of the skin. It cuts off too soon when she takes her sword out. Just go like a few frames before that. It feels like her animation. Yeah, keep going until you see. Yeah, there when she like takes the sword out, right, and then see it cuts off. It cuts off too soon. The animation just cuts out. He goes into animation to the model. And then see, it just cuts out too soon. I feel like there should have been a little bit more frames left, and that's what bothers me. But maybe that's just me, and that's what kills the whole thing for me.
The only thing I'm gonna miss is the voice line, bro, because I used to love the wandering souls grant me power. I'm gonna miss that line.
I thought you hated the voice lines.
What?
I thought you were not a fan of the voice lines.
I mock the voice lines because like straight up every time I have to hear it, I'm like, great, this game's going on for another 2.5 minutes now. Like I just talked about
Wandering souls.
Like the only like, I mean, maybe not so much anymore since the EE, but like I always felt like the only like truly balanced reviver was Ruel, because everyone else is in a state of like, oh, it's dog or oh, it's broken.
Wandering soul bench time. Yeah.
I dislike two things about the skin, and it's the same issues I had with ML Charlotte, right? We went from a vividly colorful skin with lots of contrasting elements. Even her skin color has tone to it, to a very washed out skin where everything is either white or sepia. Her hair is even lighter. Her skin is all monotone. I don't know why.
Yeah,
Smilegate has this obsession with monochromatic ML skins, but I hate it. I just hate it. And also with ML Charlotte, that was an issue too. She had some of the best voice lines in the game, and they went with really crappy voice lines in their place. I'm not saying that these are crappy. I'm just saying I don't like it. I don't like washing the color out, and I don't like washing the personality out of the voice lines. They did it with Arby, they did it with Charlotte, and they're doing it with Seline. Now, detail-wise, this skin is stunning. The amount, just like ML Charlotte's skin, the amount of detail that's in this skin is great. Those are my big issues with it. And it doesn't matter what my opinion is on it. If you get the skin and you love it, use it. It takes all kinds to make the world. Enjoy the skin if you like it. If you don't like the skin, don't use it. It doesn't give stats. You're not being forced into anything.
That RB skin was such a disappointment though.
Trust me, and it sucked too because it came out at the same exact time Straze released. So you're like, oh, this skin just makes him look like a bad version of this character that we just got.
Screw CZN, game saved. There's gonna be a Charles banner.
Let's go.
Yo,
that was the most unenthusiastic let's go I've ever heard, Cookie.
You're gonna finally do the constellations.
Oh, bro, where's my how to play Charles guide from Bread? He's been playing this character like nonstop.
Surely.
It feels like kind of a dead week, but we did get a bit of a teaser, right? Where is he? Hang on.
Oh boy.
Is it time?
I like how when you Google search the image that's behind me shows up now. I'm determined to make this a meme.
Is it time now?
By
no.
the way, Sue, I'll shrink it down so you can see it. When you search for Epic 7 Yulha, yours and mine's video are ahead of Epic 7's video on the search results.
That's right. Let's go. Yeah.
Let's hear for knowing how to use. Let's hear for knowing how to use hashtags and keywords, right?
I like how
Algorithm W.
Yeah. Oh man, nobody does it better for these kinds of characters than Lara Post, man. Our voice is so good.
Now,
this was my favorite part. It's like she was talking to Stove.
time to be fun.
Oh, nope, I missed it.
That's enough whining.
Did you catch it?
No, because we can't hear the audio on our side.
Yeah, we can't hear the audio on our side.
You can't hear the audio?
No.
Well, why is
we can't?
No,
so weird.
we can't.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Chat can, but we can.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Okay, well, let's play this for a minute.
Now, will my next patient come in? Welcome. So, what ails you today?
Right here, she says, "That's enough whining."
Time to be fun anew.
I said it in my video. I'll say it again. My favorite part of this animation right here.
Oh God.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that before, had you, Logie?
Exposing his true nature right here, guys.
You be careful now, okay?
Yulha is the only school nurse at Gon High and is a stunning
Gotta check how
beauty
many
who
Yulha
appears to
dupes
be
they
in
have.
her early 20s, always wearing a gentle and warm smile. Anyone who stands before her feels
I might
the
actually
urge
use
to
my
fake an
selector on
illness
it.
just to be cared for.
I used my
yeah,
selector
yeah.
on a Yulha.
A calm, soothing beauty that everyone
Her
can't help
imprints
but
don't seem
rely
that
on.
good though.
I like the
so it would
character's
seem.
design.
In reality, she hides her violent, wicked
I just
nature
like the
behind this gentle
crazy-esque
facade.
theme they kept.
Yulha
so
would
that's good.
ruin
Oh
the
yeah,
world
no,
twice
that's
over
like
for the
important.
sake of her
Yulha.
beloved
Like she needs to be
niece, Yulha.
batshit insane, or it's just
And
not
she
Yulha.
harbors a dark secret.
That's why, like I was
that
saying,
not a
when
single soul
Yulha,
knows.
the original Yulha first came out, I was so happy that with the voice actress choice, because I was like, oh yeah, like Lara literally only plays these like batshit
characters.
crazy girls, yeah. Like her most well-known role is Ahri from League of Legends, which is like the only one where she's not just like straight up like a baddie, like a bad bitch. So it's like it's always like strange. It's like, oh yeah, she's Ahri, and I'm like, yeah, but like all these other crazy ladies that she's like so good at playing. What are you talking about?
Yeah, her base stats are near perfect for her role.
No
almost
unit
like
like her in the game, right? You can't just
Yep,
go and
done.
build another thief and try to see what the stats
Yep.
will look like. There are no cancer
No 4
thieves.
stars. Yep, no 4
Missing
star,
60
3
base
stars.
HP.
Yep.
What?
What's that, Toogie?
Yeah, she's missing 60 base HP.
Her HP is insane for a thief.
No, he was talking about he wanted it to be 6,600.
Oh, she needs 60 more HP. You're right.
Oh,
They were
right.
they touched greatness and screwed it up.
Yeah,
All right,
Come
time
on,
to go to Stone.
Smilegate, be better.
yeah. But this is absolutely one of those like ML Luna stat lines where it's like, how can we just like invent a stat line that's just bullshit to go with the kit that we want? That's what this is.
A cancer thief. Very fitting.
I straight up, like, I would say roughly like 40% of the broken units in this game end up being on the Cancer Zodiac sign.
Cancer, yeah. I remember A-Ravi.
Ironic, isn't it?
A Death Dealer Ray.
Oh yeah, that dealer Ray.
like there's so many like busted units like that are on this. I'm pretty sure APOC
Ilnav?
Ravi is also on this.
Yeah, APOC Ravi, and then I think also it maybe Elnav as well. Elnav is cancer.
Yeah. It's just like it's too funny that there's so many top tier units in the game's history that are Cancer.
I mean, I'm more of an astrology believer now because it's true.
What's up with the little spikies on her headband?
Yeah, it's to conduct the electricity so she doesn't shock herself.
Oh my god, yeah. They're lightning rods. Safety first.
Lightning rod.
I like how they tried to like hint at her plot. I haven't been keeping up with the Nadalon High plot. But I'm like, wait, is she just like trying to invent Captain America? Like that's what the
Ooh.
kit makes me think that she's trying to
Oh
do.
yeah, true. That superhumanize. Captain America got buffed by superhumanize.
Bro,
She's
Yeah.
not technically an HP scaler any more than Fire Robbie's an HP scaler, but her HP stacks her attack.
I say she's a pseudo HP scaler. So it's
Yeah.
like Fire Robbie's a pseudo HP scaler.
Hey, Kronos Blade, thank you for the sub, brother. I appreciate you. Okay, so
Yeah, she doesn't care about injury. That's true. So she actually is insane in frenzy. If she lives long enough, her bleeds will like hit hard.
now, to be fair, when we say she doesn't care about injury, what we mean is her HP scaling doesn't care about injury. At the start of the turn, whatever her HP is, at the start of the fight, whatever HP is flashed and added to her attack. If you injure her down, that's not going to change how much of her HP is added to her attack. So injury doesn't impact her passive of giving herself attack off of her HP. But it does still injure her, making her easier to kill, lowering her HP in general. So HP scalers get weaker as they get injured. She won't get weaker. She'll get more killable, but she won't hit less hard like HP scalers. So she doesn't have that detrimental effect of injury making an HP bruiser hit less hard. But let's be real, I don't think this girl is about dropping bruiser damage, right?
I think she healed based on HP though, so that will go down.
I mean, I was you, Tristan. I don't know about that.
Well,
so,
let's go look at her skills. Let's talk about her skills, and then let's get into theory crafting some builds.
True. Okay.
Okay. There, it'll feel better.
I'm sure it
I'll
will.
never say that again.
Okay, at the start of the first battle, increases attack proportional to max health. That's what we were talking about. So it's going to take her max health and what is the percentage on Ravi? Because we assume it'll be the same, right?
I think it's 8% on Ravi.
I'll look it up right now.
8-1, you said?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 8% on Ravi of her max HP to attack.
Okay.
That sounds right.
A percentage of the HP will go into her attack. Now, I believe it's you that pointed this out to me, Cookie, right?
Yeah.
That is not modified by attack boosts. So if let's say she's got 2,000 attack and she gets another 3,000 attack conversion from her HP, and you put an attack buff on her, that attack buff is only going to affect that 2,000 attack. It's not going to buff the conversion that comes in from the HP. Neither will artifacts like the new artifact or ones that just raw increase attack power like Violet's Talisman. Those will all increase attack of her base attack, but you aren't going to be able to stack that insane attack boost from her HP. Those won't be modified by attack boosters. So don't be sitting there going, wow, she'll be 8k attack by that time I'm done with her HP. I'll put an attack buff on her and make her 12k attack. It's not how that works.
It's 8% for Ravi's passive. So we're gonna
we would assume her numbers aren't out yet, but I think it's pretty safe to assume it'll be at least that, maybe even more, because sometimes Smilegate likes to go a little overboard on their ML5s.
You don't say.
Pitch.
It will be more because she only cared about the attack and doesn't crit, so it's not as bad if she has more attack, since the actual S1 skill doesn't hurt that much.
So, at the start of an ally's turn, dispels one debuff from the target and recovers health proportional to the caster's max health. So, that means whenever an ally takes a turn, it's going to dispel a debuff from the ally taking a turn. And it's going to recover the health of the ally taking the turn. So, basically, every single unit on your team, including her, because whenever it says an ally, it means an ally of the player, an ally of the heir. And Yulha is an ally of you, therefore she gets this as well. It's not just for the other three, this is for all 4 units, including Yulha. She's going to Wondrous Potion Vial a random debuff off of herself or off of whatever unit's taking a turn, and that unit's going to get a heal proportional to Yulha's max health. So they're all going to get the same pretty big stacked heal. And that's pretty significant for a lot of these units. You're going to have a constant burst of healing and a constant source of self-cleansing as a passive just for her being on the team. That means she could be the slowest unit on the team and somebody sticks a debuff on you and you're going to be able to walk that off.
Yeah. It's like, it's basically, yeah. Kizuna AI passive with Potion Vial.
Yeah, it's basically, you get a potion vial and like essentially like a mini made Chloe. It's like Doctor's Bag. It's like it procs Doctor's Bag at the start of every single person's turn.
Now, I had somebody say, well, how's this interact with Seal? So it will work on Seal as long as Yulha is not sealed. Savvy, this is her passive. If she is sealed, none of this shit will work on anybody else, including her. But if she's like, if somebody does a single target seal, like Ross seals one of your units or Knockwall seals one of your units and they take a turn, there's a chance they will shrug the seal off because Yulha is not sealed and her passive will be working on them, and seal is just a debuff like any other debuff when it's just on them. Savvy? Block, however, block, it will not work on it because when a unit is blocked, they are blocked from the beneficial effects of the rest of the team, so Yulha's passive cannot bleed over onto the blocked unit. Now, if Yulha is blocked and the other units aren't, the other units will still get the benefit of the passive. Yulha would be blocked from their help, but they're not blocked from Yulha's help. You understand how that works?
Yep. Don't block Yulha, block her friends to avoid her passive.
Right.
Also, I don't think Seal works on the first line of text, so the increased attack portion to max health. Because it happens at the beginning of the battle.
Like once. It's kind of like a Christie giving ER or something, so it's already happened, so you can't like block it, like seal it.
Yeah.
Yes, this happens at, I was talking about the healing down here, but yeah, at the start of the battle, which is before the start of the first turn. So you can't seal this passive away at the start. You can seal it after. You're not stopping this line, you're just stopping these bottom two lines with a seal.
You say that, but they're going to make a character to say, at the start of the battle, seal X unit? No? Okay.
At the start of the battle, AoE seals, undispellable. You know it's coming. You know it's coming.
You know it's gonna happen one day, right? That's how we counter our SETI now.
This passive is also loaded with HP, right? There's what, 35% HP worth of Mola in here, and I think they show us her heal in the fight.
It was around 11% per max HP in the preview.
So we're assuming she is fully mullet here. So that's a 25k HP Yulha with a 20. So yeah, about 11% of her health as a heal. And that's going to be on every single unit. Every single unit here is going to get 2,700 health.
It's pretty good.
I didn't see if anybody's wearing a heal booster. Was Ruel on Shamadra or Unfading or anything that would have boosted this up?
I think so. I think Shamadra's sharing this video.
Okay. So yeah, that's a significant heal. I mean, that's for a lot of squishies, that's a quarter of their health.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll notice when she takes a turn, she is where is it? She's sitting pretty wearing an attack buff. And that attack buff goes away when she takes a turn. Randomly dispels a debuff. You can't select which one it is. If it was Seal though, none of this would happen.
Ruel was an ice crystal. Cure all magic one.
Okay. So this is the big one, right? This is the one that when I think Sue read it, he flipped his computer and went outside and punched a kitten. Dispels all debuffs from an ally except for the caster before fully recovering health. Effectively, it's Ruel's S3, right? Grants superhumanization, which is still a whole ass word. Grants superhumanization to the target for 3 turns and increases combat radius by 50%. When the target is already dead, revives them with 100% health before the same effect is applied. I was mistaken on this at first blush. I thought, okay, effect singular, so the effect is superhumanization. They don't get the 50% CR push when they're revived. They only get it when they're alive. I watched further in the video, and unless that FCC is on revival set, she sure as shit got a 50% CR push when she was brought back to life in the video. So unless that was a revival set FCC, I'm assuming you get both of these effects. It's not singular effect, but effects. You get the 50% push and the superhumanization when you bring them back to life. The skill is unaffected by cooldown increase and decrease. Thank God for small favors. You're not going to have to deal with prophetic candlestick or wretched rose with this unit, right?
No, wretched rose actually resets the cooldown because.
Oh, you're right. Wretched rose would do
it. The
Rose
battle
is an
state, it's
exception.
not a cooldown reduction.
Yeah.
So yeah, lovely.
So you could probably do something like Yulha S trees and then Rose is cycling, and Yulha S trees again, and immediately after that Rose resets it back, so you get like a double Yulha S tree.
Well, no. It would get rid of the humanization because it would factory reset the whole thing. So you would lose the humanization.
Yeah, but you still get like one turn with the humanization because it's a 50% CR push. You can nuke them and then you reset and then you do it again.
Oh yeah. You can do that. Yeah.
Okay, so just like Ruel, 100% heal. Just like Ruel brings it back to life. Unlike Ruel, there's no gold shield, there's no invulnerability, but you get superhumanization, which is an undispellable 3-turn buff. This son of a bitch is going to stick around for 3 turns, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. And what's it do? Nothing much. It just doubles the HP and speed of the target.
Yeah, that's it. It's
it's not that big of a deal, right?
White Base in the chat said, "Isn't Sue going to be the biggest abuser of this unit?" Homie, you could get this unit over 300 speed, and you could use it to CR push a Genesis Rouse all the way to the top. Homie, he is going to be cleaving people with a 60k HP Genesis Rouse. And do you think I'm going to be abusing it?
Yeah, bro, I'm going to be the one abusing it. I'm the one who said
that. This is a Cleave anchor, bro. This is the does it all unit. It's a second Ruel or a second Maid for you turn 2 players, and it's another Cleave like opener / bridge for you aggro players. That's power creep, baby.
Tell me, Sue, how fast and hard would my 285 speed, 25k HP Bellion on 3F be with this artifact when her S1 procs twice every single round for 3 rounds at that speed level?
How much HP?
You said what, 25k HP?
She might only be like 24 and change, but yeah.
Yeah, you're 285 speed, so you're booking it at what? 570 speed with 48k HP.
So even if your units are 300 speed, I'm going twice before they take a turn.
Yeah, I did the damage calc for like a 60k HP. Like if you had a 30k HP Bellion and you superhumanize her to 60k, her 3F effect will deal 5,000 base damage. If it hits twice, that's 10k splash damage on everyone, including her base damage on her S1, S2.
That's why I was like so annoyed about the stat line. I looked at it this morning. I was like, why would you give her a stat line that lets her basically be an opener if your gear is good enough, but also be as tanky as Genesis Raz if you have the gear in that direction? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, that's why I get mad when they make these, like, tailor-made stat lines for new characters. It's like, well, I need my character to be, like, super tanky. But also, they can't have the drawback of being slow.
I cleaved a couple of seasons ago with Mort, just full damage Mort. And I'm going to,
You can cleave with Mort with this character, too.
Yeah,
that's why I think it's so funny when people are like, it's another Ruel for turn 2. I'm like, well, yes, but also no.
Yeah, it's gonna be really, really dumb. Imagine freaking 50k HP Mortalix just stomping on your team. Have fun with that.
I'm waiting for the 90k HP 3F Dragon Bride Senya.
How about this Last Rider Crow on 3F, Sue? How about this Last Rider Crow? And what'd you say is an average health for Last Rider Crow would be, right?
28k.
28k. So we're doubling that, right? So we're 56,000.
Yep.
And what do you say is the average speed on a Last Rider Crow at 28k health?
Normally it's like
210, 220.
Yeah, it's like it's usually like 210 on average, but like legend players like 220, 230.
Okay. So 440 speed then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you can't even go beyond the valleys. You have to type the number in.
Yeah. Yeah.
is it even showing it?
It
Yeah,
does.
no,
it does. You have to type
trust
it.
me, I've already let the owner of E7 Calc know that I was like, so you're gonna have to expand your ranges.
You
And
got to power creep the damage calc.
He literally came back to me with like the crying emoji while you're laughing that just said, "These devs, bro." That was the only response I got back when I told him that Yulha broke the calc.
Yeah, 3F will do almost 5,000, and the the real thing we should care about for Last Word of Crow, not the damage, it's the barrier in his passive. He gives an 8,400 barrier to your whole team every time you AoE.
So he's going to S3 horse all over your ass, put the biggest damn barrier up you've ever seen, and then really quickly speed through 2 additional turns, lowering his cooldown. So if you even hit him like maybe once, he's ready to go again. And he just did 20,000 damage on that S3, and then a couple other 5k S1s, because he's going to get that 5k pop. His S1's doing 8,800. So he's going to do 20k damage to the whole team, and then roughly 2 10k hits.
Okay, hold on. Did you increase his passive though? Like, scroll up, because he has his. How do you? Doesn't his S3 hit harder the more you use it, right?
Yeah.
Is that not a thing you can add?
There's like the stack thing if you scroll up a bit.
Where is that?
No, that's the cast. Yeah, I guess Ripples haven't added that. I guess that's something to note. The damage increase.
Tristan, how do you feel about maximum meme potential by going 6 health set eaten base speed with superhumanization?
Stop.
Stop.
I could do 100k HP eaten. I could do 100k HP.
Yeah, bro.
I can build a 50k Eden.
Yeah.
My god.
You think your Straze's Cleave in that? Let's see. Let's go, bro.
I mean,
that's wild.
Like speed boost in his kit already, so that's additively with like this buff. So it's not actually going to be 100 even if you're at 50 stacks or 50k.
Man.
It's probably going to be like 90k plus, so it is not that.
I mean, 90k plus on Adam and Shield, right? Like, come on, like that.
Yeah.
Definitely, you're not killing it. You're not doing anything.
No. Tristan, we already checked. You can't do Bellion, bro, because like me and Cookie play like 35k Bellion, right? With the Senya artifact.
Yeah.
It doesn't go that high. 60k is the highest you can calc.
Yeah.
Go past 60k. Yeah.
Does it not really?
Unless he updated it. Check. I let him know earlier this morning.
No, it works.
Okay, yeah, cool. He updated it. Cool. It didn't work this morning. Yeah, so good on the website creator.
But yeah, this is 16k per hit. If it procs incursion, it's 29k per hit, and you just keep going and going and going. It's wild. Nothing's gonna live this, guys.
We might see the return of Quick Bellion.
Yeah, what a fun time to be alive, right? You know, it's fine, guys. It's fine, guys. Right?
It's fine. You
rolled for the character, the rerun character that you wanted, right? Like you didn't need this character. Yeah. It was surely it's not going to be Lady of the Scales level stupid. Surely.
Man, all the people that went and got their Sea Phantom Politis here past couple days. Rip them.
Oh, you mean the banner now, not the special banner?
Yeah.
Oh no! Why would you pull the current banner?
Yep. No, it's like
because she's at the top of a lot of older tier lists, and people don't realize that if a tier list is like more than 4 months old, it's garbage.
Yeah,
no, it makes sense. Saria is a focus unit.
Yeah.
Saria is a focus unit. That's why ML Poly's there to counter her.
It's so funny. So when this character was shown like first thing this morning, obviously like my first reaction was literally the picture that I have as the background. Just, you know, because if you guys are not active in the Twitch community, you don't know that like everyone just spams Ruel Made as one word in all caps to signify like the state of the game, how boring it is. So I just tacked on Yulha and I was like, yeah, it just makes a more miserable, unfun game state with another mandatory character. And then Tristan goes, let's reach out to AB to see how he's feeling about it. Tristan, how did that go?
I AB gave me some comments. I'll tell you exactly what the Bulge said about this unit. Let's see here.
For those of you guys who don't know in chat who AB is, he's one of the longest running, highest ranked players. Like he's consistently one of the best players in the world. Like top 5, top 10, pretty much every season from season 1 till now.
I think he's probably the most talented player we've got. Some people have better gear, some people have better luck, but I you'll be hard pressed to find somebody more talented than AB. Here's what he said. Here's my thoughts regarding Yulha. Was Maid Ruel not problematic enough? Why, Smilegate? Why? I think this unit is anti-fun with zero interesting interactions with any other kits, and I am very much disappointed in this unit.
Yep. So I was like, when he read me that, I was like, so Ruel made Yulha?
Why isn't Seline part of the equation? I think Seline is worse than like
I agree with you, Loki. Like that's the thing. Like I think that made Seline or just like Seline, like basically made Seline is way more cancerous than Ruel made, right?
Yeah.
I think Ruel Seline is the big thing. Like the made Seline is not that bad, but Ruel one is because Ruel is usually built with the revive set. So if you revive Ruel with Seline, Ruel gets the 50% push to just like Estri somebody else.
Like
it's one of the two, right? But Seline has to be in there.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
before we go much further, because we're going to dive down a rabbit hole here for an hour on this, we haven't even gotten to her last skill yet. So let's move on to because there's more. There's more.
Yeah, it's this Fire Warrior that we recently got that has a HP scaling unit with S3 that has scaling damage for each time it's used. Why this is the time we make Stark great again.
Yo, let's go Stark. Let's go. Yo, Stark.
We're running the 60 HP Destro Stark.
Wait, who's Stark? Wait.
Stark from Freerin.
Yep.
We double his HP. Let's go.
Dude, it's not just Stark. You can use this skill on Fern to make her actually survive 3 rounds before she just dies.
Oh my god, bro.
20k HP Fern, let's go.
20k HP Fern.
Wait. 75 speed on Fern plus 100%. Dude, are we talking about like a 600 plus like 800 speed unit?
Fern's gonna fly.
Wait. She scales with speed though. Are we talking about like just nuking? Oh wait, hold on. We're cooking.
Soulburn Fern for the Cleave.
This might actually make her be good here.
I'm doing. Dude, my Fern is 420 speed, bro. I'm about to have an 840 speed Fern. Let's go.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Wait, what is that, bro?
So this unit, if you guys can't tell by our banter, is probably gonna be very, very strong.
My Fern is 270 speed, right?
Okay,
so
what's your Fern stats?
Frick, what are they?
Just check the game. Just check the game.
I know. I gotta load the game up.
In the meantime, Tristen, you should go back to the S1.
yeah. While you do that, let me.
Okay. We got to talk about the S1 and how one of the best artifacts for the S1 is no longer available because if you're watching this podcast, it's already too late.
Where the F did it go? Did I close it? Oh, here we are. No, that's not it. Oh, wait, we're on YouTube. It was here. Okay. Oh, and it's clear to me why she's a thief, guys. I think it's obvious. No. Because she stole the Soul Weaver's kit.
I can't open the game. The game's on maintenance.
I was wondering.
I'll fribbles it.
What's great is you tried.
Maintenance podcast for a reason.
Like it was a joke, and oh my god, he walked into it.
Oh wait, it wasn't. Oh, okay. Look, listen.
No way, bro.
I'll just fribbles it. It's fine.
I'm just amused that Stu used sarcasm on Loki and it got him.
I'm learning.
We're in Bizarro world here, guys. Okay, so this will sting. Attacks the enemy with a scalpel with an 80% chance to inflict 2 bleeds. It's 80% after Mola for 2 turns, and at the end of the turn detonates the bleed effects. Think Bike, and it actually detonating bleeds does do a chunk of damage. You're detonating basically 4 bleeds, right? 2 that are for 2 turns. And if you soul burn for 10 souls, you get an extra attack with the same skill for the chance of putting 2 additional 2-turn bleeds. So you're effectively detonating 8 bleeds, 4 2-turn bleeds. It's a chunk of damage. Let's see how much it does on this detonate.
Yep, and I know everyone in chat is saying Torn Sleeve because I could get you 12 procs, but I know a lot of people are asking, why did I not mention that in my video? I'm like, do you think I want to mention a 6-year-old limited artifact in my video for those people who came in during free run?
So here you go, guys. Here's 4 bleeds, 8 total, detonating. It's a good chunk of damage.
Also,
Mostly because
not the RTA bleed frenzy.
This is in regular arena, so this has no frenzy rules on top of it, so that's even more on frenzy.
That's 50%, so that at 12k, it goes to like 19k.
Roughly 19, yeah.
Yo, sick made Chloe that can carry the game.
So a lot of people are. This is where people are excited about the new Scam Banner artifact, right? Is because the way this artifact works is she does this attack. It has a chance to proc, which it did here, but also when the second attack goes off, it could have a chance to proc here as well, because this is an extra attack with the same skill. So it's 2 chances for this artifact to proc. And it's a 30% proc rate at plus 15. It is a 40% proc rate at plus 30. So even if you're hanging out at a 30% proc rate, 2 30% proc chances, that's like about a 45-ish, 46-ish percent chance to proc. Close to 50.
The chance to proc it on a soul burn is 64%.
64% at max, yes.
Yeah,
on average.
Depending on the upgrade, yeah.
Yeah, so basically, like,
which means it gives you...
Cleave or Aggro wants to play this with their soul comps, you've got like a 2/3 chance on every soul burn to just take an extra turn and cycle back into another superhumanization, which is like,
or a 20 or 30 to 50% chance for it to do nothing is the flip side of the coin. But if you ran Dust Devil on her, you would have the same chance to proc, and each one of these is a separate attack. So each one of these could proc Dust Devil. Now, I think Dust Devil can only proc once per turn, so it's not like you could go attack Dust Devil, right? Or could you?
Yeah, it's once per turn.
It's once per turn, so you get 3.
Yeah, so you could get 3. So you could stack. That would potentially be more bleeds than what you could even get from Torn Sleeve.
But then again, that's the same as Torn Sleeve, but Torn Sleeve is guaranteed unlike Dust Devil.
Yeah. Now, yeah, you're also not going to get any attack boost from Dust Devil, but that's an alternate. If you use the RNL, or what's this thing called? Midnight Scam?
Master of the Shadows, I think it is, right?
Master of the Scam. Yeah, so if you use this one, potentially you can cycle the skill forever. You potentially cycle the skill forever on RNL as well. That can happen, but all it's going to do is stack up bleeds on it. You're already almost killing. So the big reason would be, in theory, to cycle around your S3 so that your S3 is ready to go off again.
Go on.
There's something to note, right? So this is why I think her S1 is actually really strong.
Mm-hmm.
In bleed, in the warfare role for bleed, it's going to kill, like, it's going to do insane damage.
That's what Kiki's just saying. It's like 19k in bleed.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, my bad,
this would be about 19.
No, it's just like, that's why I'm just like, I looked at this, I was like, we made a character that can break 300k speed, that can break 30k HP, that has a revive, a doubling HP, a cleanse, passive healing, double HP, and then has an S1 that can carry with an RNL? Hello?
Okay.
Please, I need to talk to your designer. I need to know why this was the way it is.
So before we get into talking about builds and artifacts, who she's going to synergize with, and where we're going to play her, let's take a look at Loki's Fern and see how she stacks into the damage calculator built like this. So we're going to run, what do we got here? Let me pop this out. Come on, computer, you can do it.
16k Fern. To be fair, like 260 speed is like
It's
you're
fine.
flying with that much. You're flying with that much attack.
Okay, so Fern is going to be she's at 262 speed. She's at 4792. 190 crit damage. By the way, guys, this is how you build a Fern if you want her to survive. Crit damage is shit. You put it all in attack. You run an attack neck. Crit damage is stupid on Fern. You need her to survive, and she will not have... Yeah, she needs Chatty or her own artifact, and if you don't have a shit ton of attack, the barrier is nothing. So don't even worry about crit damage. Pump it all into attack.
Okay, I've got Yulha now for HP. I don't need it. I don't need the barrier.
True. Okay, we're not even going to give her an attack buff. We're just going to give her Yulha stuff, right? So Yulha's...
She'll always have
with maximum stacks and Yulha buff.
She'll always have attack buff.
Okay, fine. We'll give her an attack buff. Oop. Oh, that's right, because it's on her skill. It's on her skill. And yours is on a torrent set, so we'll give her that. And only one torrent stack.
Yep.
Okay, so
increase her focus to 5. Bottom.
Yeah, bottom. It creeps focus to 5 because it'll affect.
Okay.
No, I think when I keep the focus at 0 because you with Yulha you need to like put the speed manually. You put like 720 speed there, and you'll see why it actually is.
What was that?
A total of 175% speed increase, which will result in 720.
Yeah.
So you want to put the focus at 0 and just
put the focus at 0. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
So
and 720,
and then double that.
So she's going to be a 724 speed.
Oh no, it's a 720. No 4.
720.
Yeah.
Okay. How's that damage, guys?
Oh man, that's fun.
Yo, nice soul burn, bro.
It's a small number. Of course, like you probably want to increase the defense of the target because it's currently at 1k.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you want to I put it at 15 usually, because that's like where most bruisers lie.
I do 15k, and I factor into the inflation of defense and HP in this game to around 1600.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just to let you know that my Fern, right, for 3 turns has 720 speed. So I'll get 2 turns before your Rand gets 1. So like, yeah, that's fun. I'm sure that's really fun.
So yeah, she's going to enable a lot of weirdness. A lot of.
If you think that's funny, right? You put that humanization on Renak.
Right? Stop.
That also stacks additively, so it's not as crazy as you would think.
Yeah. Also, you cycle out of it really quickly too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, what about for the people who did not pull on the scam banner? Ouch! Sorry for the flashbang. For the people who did not, where is this stupid? There we go. For the people who did not pull on the scam banner. How important is this artifact?
Option.
Do you think this artifact is really best in slot, or do you think there are other artifacts that are actually better?
I think that's a better option for turn 2, but if you're running her in like Aggro, I think the scam banner is the best one. But for turn 2, you just buy the Fall of Trials Evasion artifact, and you run that, and you get a ton of extra bulk. And it's a free arty.
Yeah, let's go, dude. What is it? It's what's the name of it?
It's Shepherd something. It's always confused with like the
Shepherd. It's like Shepherds of Chaos.
Shepherd of Chaos. Yeah.
It's like Hollow or something.
Yeah,
Shepherd of the Hollow is the Kayron one. Shepherd of Chaos, the Hollow Trials one.
It's the one that your defense and evasion goes up as your HP goes lower.
Yeah, it gives you so much extra bulk. Like when you're low HP, it's 50% extra defense and 40 evasion.
Yeah, it's 40. Yeah, it gives 40. It gives 40 evasion and a lot of.
It's like the most underrated artifact in the whole game, I think.
I agree with you. People play it on Kayron right now.
As someone
ML.
who's been
Two max
abusing it,
copies and I'm
it's-
still not happy. I want more.
yeah. As someone
Here's,
who's been
Wait,
I
abusing
can
it on
actually
ML
get a second
Seline, it's
one.
very, very good.
Wait, because you can only get one from the one complete one from the Hall of Trials, right?
You can buy as many as you want.
No, you must make
Oh,
one.
okay.
Yeah.
Very expensive.
Okay.
You need a lot of Hall of Trials credits to buy it. I think you need like
Oh.
600 for every max copy.
Oof,
Yeah,
that is
that's
a lot.
Yeah.
Tristan's got that in the bag though, right?
That's what
Oh, yeah,
all
easy.
those all those top ones.
You don't already have 2 of those?
No, I only have 1. Hey, but
I
I,
have
got two,
two
I got
max.
I got 2 plus 30 chatties, and I didn't spend a bottle of knowledge on them. So
Nice. Here's the thing, right? When you're staring at this team, what are you thinking? If you're on the right side, what are you thinking you got to do to win this fight? You got to take out the Razors, right? You got to get rid of Yulha fast, and then you got to burst down Ruel. You got to stop them from bringing themselves back. And Dev Gear, sure, she's got 25k health. And, what happens? Ras comes in and blows her the F up and kills her ass. So I'm of the opinion that it is more important to have these units stick around, because if Ruel wasn't here, this fight's over.
yeah, but
Yeah,
you
no,
understand,
Yulha.
it's Ruel made format, not Ruel, right?
True,
Yeah.
true. But
Yulha's
then
weakness
you're going to
is
have to
weight.
deal with Singelica, Bryceria, Sage Ball. I'm just saying, it's not like it's unstoppable. It's unpleasant, but it's not unstoppable. But I think more important than getting an extra S1 off so that you can put some more bleeds and be a sub DPS, because let's be real, this girl's not your DPS, not your principal DPS. Most likely not. She's a sub DPS. She's there to help clean up, but she's there to enable some other units to do some insane BS. Why else are you giving 600 speed to somebody else on the team if they're not going to be the carry for the team for the damage? I'm just
You don't want
not
to know.
seeing it.
You can give that buff to like Ruel or Maid and make them cycle and heal more, because the heal scales with the max HP as well.
I don't know. That sounds like a desperation move. Maybe I'm just not tanked down turn 2 enough to be seeing it.
That's also an option. It's kind of like ML Payra, where you usually don't want to draft her as the main DPS, but it's always an option if it comes down to that.
Here's my thought. What happens if you take this this unit and put her on an evasion artifact, make her hard to kill? How hard is it going to be to kill her 25k HP ass when you're missing 30% of the time, 40% of the time? Let's just say Vaz Talisman, 30% of the time you miss, right? And now we'll slap a Setska on the team with her, and now she's up to a 60% evasion unit. Why don't we get ML Payra involved? And now she is 50 to 60%, depending on which one they ban. If they don't ban both, now she's 80% evasion. You know what? Speaking of which, what's it going to be like? What's it going to be like for people playing this unit into ML Payra? I got an ML Payra laying around here somewhere. Tell me,
More reason to get freaking Saria. True. Anti-evasion.
Tell me how fast this Payra is going to be going, and how many times that 3F is going to be dropping damage with a 3300 attack.
Oobtooth,
Yeah.
Oobtooth, what'd I say? 3F or
3F.
Oobtooth, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Same price.
she's gonna AoE drop that Oobtooth 600 speed. That means she is taking 2 turns. For every 1 turn the fastest unit on your team is taking, there's a pretty good chance she's going to go all 3 times before you even take a turn.
It's more than 600 because Payra gives her 20% speed buff, right, from the buff.
Yeah,
So it's
speed buff
more.
on top of that. Holy shit.
What, 660
CR pushes
speed,
too.
plus then you have like the CR
I think
push, which is
people
like,
are really
either way.
underestimating, because this Yulha chick is a dark unit. I think people are really underestimating what you're going to be able to do with Payra on Oobtooth with this unit.
And also, it brings this Payra from like 10k HP, where she can just get one shot easily to 20k, where you're not killing her.
And what happens? And if you kill her, so what? There have been so much CR pushing happening that she's just going to bring her back to life. Or you're going to try to kill Yulha with 50% of your attacks missing because she has got Rampage and Violet's Talisman. Good luck killing a 25k HP unit when half of your attacks are missing on top of all that shit. I don't know, guys. I think even Proof of Valor feels better to me than this Midnight Scam artifact. I think it's all about keeping her alive. You want to make sure that she survives the fight. That's just my thought on it. Maybe I'm wrong. I am over here with no frame, no opinion, and I don't play the style unit. Sue's going to be a little bit better than me on this, and by a little bit, I mean a whole heck of a lot better than me on analyzing this. But that was just my first thought when I saw this unit, was keeping her alive.
Meanwhile, I'm just sitting over here wondering what we should name the character, because, you know, every new character has to have a nickname, and I'm sitting here going, like, this character feels like a must-ban status, so I'm just like, we have Lady of the Scales. Can this be, like, Lady of the Schools?
I don't think I'll ever not call her Sexy Nurse Yulha.
I mean, that could be one.
Yeah, or School, yeah, or something.
No, we're not calling her School,
we're not-
yeah.
we're
Stop
not calling her
it.
School,
Stop
yeah.
it. Don't make that a
About to
thing.
get schooled by School, yeah.
No.
Oh, by the way, like, so, you know, Emma Ras is pretty much in most games, right? So,
Yeah.
you know, the counters to Ras is obviously Huayang or injury. Yeah, none of that matters with the 60k. Like, no Huayang is gonna kill an extinct Genesis Wrath with 60k health. An injury on 60k HP Ras is just 30k HP, which is back to his normal. So it doesn't even matter. That's gonna be fun. Oh
Like,
boy.
just calling her, like, Nurse or, like, Hello Nurse is probably good enough.
Nursia.
No, Nurse,
yeah.
Nurse, no, I'm good. I think just Nurse is probably fine.
Oh,
Schoolia. I'm gonna make that a thing.
Schoolia. Stop it.
Schoolia right now. Yeah, this is where you pick up Schoolia. Let's go.
It's over.
Trauma Center vibes was like all that stuff going on in that S3.
I mean, bro, lady is called Lots, so it can't happen.
No, Lady is not called Lots.
Lady is called Lady of the Scales. It's Lady or Scales.
It gives a whole new meaning of should I fight like
or
Lots?
two Bearer. Like, it's one of those. Like, it's never Lots.
I don't know, man.
There can't be 3 Lots, bro.
Yo, Tristan, you know when a Lots gets a turn, he says, "Should I fight like Lots?" Does that mean which Lots is he talking about now?
He's talking about green Lots because that's the only other Lots in the game.
Thank you, Tristan.
Shut your dirty
you.
mouth.
Did I miss one green lot?
Here? There can be 4 Tenebrias, but you're saying there can't be 3 lots. Like,
Yes.
what is
Yeah,
this?
man. Discrimination against the Lots Club. Wait, I need to share this. I need to share this. Oh no, I need to share this.
No.
This is great.
So
it's a
called a
meme of
Lady
the
of the
Lots.
Mana Tanks.
There's only one Lots in this game with boobs. There she is.
Stop. Why do you have
Why? Okay, like you're worse than me.
What is this? What is it? Like, Tristan has like a whole folder. of
Good
just
luck
cursed
sleeping
images.
tonight.
God damn it. He has like so many cursed images.
All right, there you go. Posted in chat.
Halloween was earlier, like, or last week, bro. Like, where were you, dude? Like,
Oh, damn. This is really happening. I love the pet, by the way. The pet
Yeah.
makes it for me.
I posted that and it was great.
Okay, guys. That's about it. There's not a lot happening in Epic 7 right now. I know it feels kind of dead, but we are rolling into the end of an RTA season. CZN is out and pumping, and they're really trying to, like, you know, promote that game. So it's not surprising things are a little bit slow, but it will pick up momentum fast. The holiday season is always crazy in Epic 7. We've got a headhunt breathing down our neck. We got limited units galore coming up, so it feels a little bit slow right now. Enjoy the breaks, save up, and smell the roses. But one thing that is barreling towards us that a lot of people have missed is this Friday is on schedule for a balance patch adjustment.
oh boy.
This Friday?
This Friday.
For Gita this time, right?
For an announcement, not the actual adjustment, for an announcement, and then 2 weeks later there'll be a balance patch. So
tomorrow.
I thought we could take a few minutes to talk about who we think might be on a balance patch adjustment.
I think it's
Astromancer
Elena.
Lena.
This is
100%.
no hesitation, huh?
I'm shooting my shot first here. No. Command model Leica. Or whatever her name is. Not Command Molly. What's Architect Leica? Architect Leica. They promised us that back in January. This is your last chance to make it happen this year. Don't fuck this up, Smilegate.
I
meant Architect.
Oh, Architect.
The commander model.
They promised us this character back in January and the show is getting buffed. This is the last balance patch of the year. Do not F this up.
Yeah.
What?
Astromancer. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, please.
Okay. Astro. So I think Astromancer Elena, not because she's on the banner thing, it's because she makes the most sense in this meta. I think that if you just change her debuffs to something that actually matters, like maybe Frostbite, she can't. Setsuka can't counter into Elena. So we need more like anti-counter units besides just Mort. So I would think Astromancer Elena would be like an option for maybe aggro cleavers to use against Setsuka. Maybe they'll give it where she ignores hit chance, or not ignores, but has like a 50% hit chance, or she can apply she applies debuffs first and then does the direct damage. So maybe she can apply Frostbite first, or something, or like maybe some kind of a effect that allows her to deal with the current meta.
Question: Why is it that we need more units that make the counter set invalid, but whenever I suggest more units that make the speed set invalid, people get upset?
Because speed's king.
Asking
and
for a friend.
you don't commit regicide.
Speed's king and you don't commit regicide. Good answer. What do you think, Cookie? Yeah, and I'm not just like who would you want to see, but who do you think? Like with the way things are going.
I definitely think like Elena and Leica makes sense. Like Leica has the ignore damager as well, like in scales, and then she has target for like Setsuka as well. So maybe they give her like an AoE target instead or something. But then another unit I think she's getting buffed is Ape Ravi, which is an HP scaling bruiser, which would work just perfectly with this new Yulha unit we're getting.
Apoc Ravi, you think, huh?
Yep.
I hope so. Honestly, I miss Apoc Ravi, dude. I never thought I'd say that.
I think we're definitely getting like at least one HP scaling bruiser buff. Because I mean, it just makes sense. We're getting like 100% extra HP, so what's better than having an HP scaling bruiser that can use the extra HP?
Please, no, dude.
I think they spent an entire year trying to stop Apoc Ravi. You think that? I mean, if you're gonna say a unit that was so horrifically over domineering that the only way they could figure out to stop this unit, you know what?
Fire Huayang, let's add that.
If you're gonna buff Apoc Ravi, then I'm gonna buff the Apoc Ravi answer. You know what? For real, guys, a unit that can one-shot certain things on a miss may not be a bad thing to have right now.
I mean, Fire Huayang, like, I think if she just give her Extinction in her S3, she would be like at least in Guild War be very like more usable in today's meta. Just have her the ability to extinct Setsuka or extinct Ruel, or literally like that. Wouldn't Huayang be a great option just to one-shot Maid / Ruel teams? I think that would be a. I think absolutely. I wouldn't like be surprised if I see a Huayang buff here.
I've had people say they feel that Huayang's original pre-nerf kit would be fine in a current meta. I'm not sure I agree with that, but what are your guys' thoughts? Do you think she would actually be balanced in a current meta, or do you think she would still kind of run things over and be the meta?
I think she'd be underwhelming.
She'd definitely be like more balanced, but she still has like a lot of the old issues.
Yeah.
Like people forget, like the damage, right? But like you guys forget she has like on-demand cleanse and like a ridiculous barrier every turn.
Yeah, and it's also like CR with S1. You could like soul burn to get the S3 cooldown even lower, and the cooldown was already like really low.
It was 3 turns.
Yeah, so I think you have like S3 burn into S1, and then you take like one more turn, and then you have the S3 back up.
I think she would be much stronger in Guild War and maybe in Arena, but I don't think she'll be that good in Arena because, again, Illanav exists, and then there's the Warfare 30% pen. But even then, like, one of the main issues of Huayang was that her S1 would ignore evasion and just do like 10k splash every turn. It's not really just, I mean, in my opinion, her issue was just the fact that she was able to just do on-demand 10k on everyone on an S1, on an even invasion, just one shot or a half-health green violet back then.
It's a bit of everything.
Yeah, it was a bit of everything for
like,
sure.
Everything was just too much. Like she got like a huge barrier every turn. S1 had like a huge CR push for herself to make her cycle even faster, and just everything.
I think she would not be amazing in this meta. I think she'd be underwhelming or okay.
It would be like she has like the matches where she's like unpickable, but then she would have the matches where she's completely broken.
By the way, Emma Leica. So I want to add one thing to Emma Leica. Literally, the one thing they need to probably just change on her is make it from an 100% CR push to an extra turn. That way, when you target someone against Lady, Lady doesn't cut Emma Leica and just cleanse the target. So you can just target someone, anyone you want. In this case, will be probably Setsuka, and then you would S3 and just one-shot Setsuka when Lady's on the enemy team. I think that would be the one huge buff. Give her extra turn on S2, not CR push.
What do you guys think they could do to Lone Crescent Bologna to make her not just feel terrible?
It's just redheads. It's gonna be like could keep stacking redheads.
Is there anything we could do for Lone Crescent Bologna to make her just not feel terrible right now? That wouldn't break the game.
There's definitely a lot you could do. So I think she actually has some potential because we have Fear in the meta who AO is a ton, which means you get a lot of S2s. Maybe you could do something with two Lone Crescent Bologna.
I think you just like what she needs is the thing that Seaside Bologna has, which is the damage reduction passive. Like that's it. It's just
She just needs like a bit of something. Like her kit is not inherently bad. It's just that she doesn't do enough.
Yeah, she's like her damage takes too long to ramp up, and she's just squishy. That's it.
I don't think she needs anything. She's just entirely designed to deal with anti-crit. We're not an anti-crit meta, so of course she's not going to be played. So
you think a meta unit comes out with anti-crit, she's going to be viable again? Is that what you're saying?
She's going to be more, she's going to be more played. She's going to be tested. Now, if she's not able to do,
does not have the stat line to survive in current meta.
Maybe, but like the thing is that she's designed for anti-crit units, and we have no anti-crit, so I see no reason to use that as a way to buff her. Now, if we are in an anti-crit meta and she's not performing well, then I would say yes, she could use something.
I mean, yeah, I don't think she's in as bad a shape as the other MLs that we pick. Like,
yeah,
I would say like Bologna's like in the bottom third of the MLs, but like the ones that me, Loki, and Cookie picked are like legitimately like bottom 5 or very close to it.
I think the one thing they could give her is some lifesteal in S2. Like if they give her
that's
so
interesting.
She's not forced to be on Sigurd, I think that would allow you to go overuse 2 on her, which would be really good in the current meta against Viren.
Oh yeah, it'd be really good.
Very good.
It also lets you go proof for the tankiness if you needed it.
Yeah, like it would allow like so many more options because now you're kind of locked into being on like 2, the Sigurd or some other like healing artifact, which just limits your options a lot.
My Bologna's on attack set Uberius right now. Like,
yeah, I've
fully
seen
support that.
I've seen people run her without any crit, just stacking up the attack. So who else, guys? I mean, surely there's some units that you think really need to be bootstrapped up that aren't playable at all.
It's a lot.
What you got, Sue?
Oh, Red Cecilia.
Fire CC.
Wait, what?
She doesn't have a job. Freeran took her only job. She has no job anywhere in the entire game.
She has no job in the entire game.
The director said that the plan was to make sure that every single character had like a niche that they were the best at eventually. This character has literally none. She's just been power kept out of every single form.
Her entire niche is I wasn't here for the Freeran collab and I want to do expeditions. That's her whole niche.
She doesn't do anything. She's not the best at anything anywhere. Not playable anywhere.
I hard disagree. Just because, like, for example, Baiken gets released and replaces whatever meta for Banshee one-shots doesn't mean, because remember, Baiken's a limited unit, Freeran's a limited unit. People who are playing today are not going to have any options for Freeran cheese tactics. So no, I think that she does have a place. If you have Freeran, that's great. You have a better option. But for most people and onwards, assuming the collab doesn't come back...
This character has not been buffed since Shuffles was a top streamer in this category.
She is perfect in, like... in the place she is in Expedition, right? If we want to argue that she should have more roles in PvE, then that's fine. But like to say that she has no use, I disagree. I think she does. I think.
I think she's so terrible. Like why would you ever play her over like a myriad of other options anyway?
I think she's the best one. If you don't have.
What you got for us, Cookie? I see you over there cooking something up.
Yeah, I really hope they're gonna do like another specialty change like Lorena, where they give them like some new line. Like there's Ricor is one, then there's Rima as an option.
I'll be honest with you. I think they're out of the specialty change business.
Pearl
I'll be
Horizon.
surprised if we ever see one again.
I really want Pearl Horizon to be good again.
Me, dude, I would love Pearl Horizon to be good. I was gonna say,
Right,
I feel like Cookie was about to take my last pick. Because mine was the specialty change unit as my like third pick, yeah.
Yeah, but you know those aren't parts of balance patches.
I mean,
The other one was like
what do
one of my
you
favorite
mean?
ones, which was very
Lorena
long
and Christy
time.
were the last one. What do
Oh, you mean buffing a specially changed unit, not
Yeah.
like buffing a shit specially changed unit to be good, not
Yeah,
creating a
that's what
new
he's talking
special.
about, Pearl Horizon.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Pearl. It's right, Pearl.
Doll Maker.
Yep.
Doll
Actually
Maker
tried her
Pearl.
when
One
ML
of the
Ball
best-
got buffed, I
best
actually
machines in
did
the
use her.
game, like-
I mean, while we're already on the subject, I'm gonna just take my third one now because we're on the topic. Falcon or Clary.
Okay, but don't bring back the 20% extra. No. Hold on. How are we buffing her though?
I don't know. I don't know.
Just
but
reverse
she's
or
not
nerf.
usable. She's just
Yeah,
not
no,
usable.
no.
Infinite cycling.
No,
She's just
don't
not
bring that
usable,
back.
dude. She's just not usable. I don't care that she like sticks it to focus units. She's just not usable.
Yeah, I would change her entire kit, but please don't give her that 20% chance to get a free turn every time. Like that's toxic.
Yeah, those are like the top three I think I want right now is those three. Oh wait, I'm sorry. There's one other one I'd be remiss, but we'll get to that.
Loki,
Oh,
do you
what
have
about
you had a
I forgot the most important one. Chat probably obviously knows who I'm talking about.
No, let's add another redhead to the list. Birgitta. Hello.
Oh,
this
I like the
character.
way you're thinking.
like this.
Arguably the
character,
worst
like,
character in the game.
He is the worst. No, I think maybe Kane is
No, I don't
better
think
than
he's the
her.
worst. There's
Yeah,
quite a
Kane
few
is
that are
better than her.
worse.
Oh yeah, add Kane in there too.
That was gonna be my next pick because I was thinking, you know, they're obviously trying to lean into the warfare rule for bleeds and burns because they realize it's not impactful, and rather than just adjust it up and fuck things up, I think they're trying to lean into units that are going to be more involved with that. Here's the issue with Kane. What can they do for Kane? Because never have we had such a cool, edgy looking hero that got such a bad kit. What can we do? Do you think it's just buff the multiplier? Is it add more bleeds to him? What do we got to do to Kane to make him viable in this game?
I've used Kane recently, so I make a lot of Cleave. It's just arena. Obviously, I will not try that character in RTA, but in arena, I have used Kane, and his damage, he can kill through Lady of Scales 70% damage mitigation. Like he actually hits insanely hard. Just soul burn his S3 every turn, just be able to S3S. It's crazy. His problem is obvious surviving to spam his S3. It's the same thing with every squishy in the game, right? Why is Freerin strong? Because she can't die, right? So she's able to do her main thing, and that's why she's very strong. If every assassin or if every like DPS had that same mechanic as Freerin, I'm sure they would all mostly be played in this game. But Kane's issue is that he just can't survive, and his passive is kind of useless because you can strip it off. It's like a fire Charon situation, right? You need but you don't build ER and care on Kane, so he's in a pickle where he just needs survivability. His damage is fine. He hits really hard. It's his inability to get the turn and do his shenanigans.
Cookie, you got another pick? Somebody else you want to add to the list?
Well, when it comes to like bleeds, I feel like Queen Arunga would be a good choice, but for one that I personally would really want is Blue Luluka.
Yeah.
She's just so bad at everything. Like there's no content where Blue Luluka is the best option for. Like she kind of works in most PvE stuff, but there's no thing where you would just want Blue Luluka over like something else.
Oh my god, I've been waiting for that character to get buffed for literally, I think, what, 5, 6 years?
I tried to cook so hard to make her usable in RTA like several years ago, and let's just say it did not end well.
Oh, I was like, surely at some point they'll make the S2 have an extra turn on it. And it's literally like been 6 years and they still haven't done it. And it's like, she still would suck.
Like a mini rework at this point.
Yeah.
She's not even used in PvE, which was not like her original purpose.
Man, I love Blue Luluka, but holy shit, you're right. She's so bad.
Yeah. I mean, you've heard me say it a dozen times. She's the girl everyone says is hot, but nobody takes to the dance, right? You look at her kit, and her kit looks amazing. It looks like it have uses everywhere, but there's always somebody who just does the thing you need to do better than her. She's the true Jane of all trades, mistress of none.
Who you got for your third one? Before I throw out the most important one that I forgot.
You think I'm going to be memeing, but I'm not.
What? Another redhead?
Don't you take
Thermia?
it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was gonna be my next one. I was like Melissa.
I'm not even kidding. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Melissa. Everyone says we need things that solve the current meta. Solves the current meta. You can't resist the the curse. It goes through evasion. It fucks up damage share. If we gave her some survivability, if we gave her some way to keep her in the fight, she could solve a lot of the current problems we have. She can kill 2 units in 1 round. It's just a problem of getting her there. So I don't know. Little something to make her viable, a little more bruisery. And I think she could she could turn around a lot of the problems with the current meta.
So I actually have
with Melissa is that I think she could actually be good if Scales was weaker. Because if you could go Scales on 3, I think Melissa would be actually a very good unit in the front. But there's no way you're getting Scales on 3.
Yeah, exactly. You're never getting that. Exactly. All right. Somebody in chat already named my last one. It should be pretty obvious. It should be the first thing I threw up on the list. Go ahead, Tristen. What is it?
I'm looking for.
No, it's not. Put that back.
Really? Okay.
The Chaos Inquisition.
You were close.
Oh,
you're in the.
I needed bigger mana tanks.
Yeah, I should have picked it from the start.
Luna.
The poster child of the game is straight up unusable trash right now.
Fair.
Like you can't tell me this unit doesn't deserve something.
She always seems to be like a half step behind the meta every time the meta shifts. Yeah. Every time we're like, it looks like Luna's going to be good now, and then the meta shifts slightly, goes, well, nope. So yeah,
she's like Blue Luluka, right? It's like where is she playable?
Like the only would actually kind of pick her since she can work as a bruiser. Not as a good bruiser, but at least you could get some wins with her, unlike with Blue Luluka.
Fair.
Yeah, like I've used her with and against Harsetti, and like it's fine, but I feel like I just have to outplay my opponent hard for me to actually get there. It's never a good pick. It's just like I'm gonna flex on you with my waifu because I think I've got this in the bag pick.
It's one unit that's a little similar to Luna, but a lot worse with a fat single target S3, and that's Fire Sermia.
Oh my god, yes.
I used to play that unit back in the days. Like I was known for.
I remember.
Counter set Fire Sermia and Sigurd.
Yeah. Dude, I was also one of these PvP Sermia warriors back in the day.
It was so much fun on countering like the extra S1E. When you countered and just like hit twice and it nuked for like 20k total, it was so funny. And also if the first hit kills, the second hit would go into another random target.
Do you think there's a way you could change Sermia to make her RTA viable? I mean, we're in a heavy ML kind of RTA world.
Like the S3 like ignore damage, you could give like some damage reduction passive, some kind. There's a lot of things you could do.
Damage limit, ignore element.
Completely intact.
Yeah. Well, yeah, for me, when I actually played her, I played her like 240-ish speed, which back then was kind of fast, and I played her on the barrier EE. So you would basically have somebody go ahead and give her attack buff to push her up. You'd S2 to get the barrier, S3 to one-shot somebody, and then you just have this fat barrier, and it's like, oh, they can't kill the Sermia. And then when it comes back around, you just S1 somebody for huge. I kind of miss that. I really, really miss that. The game was like super fun with it when those kinds of characters were good.
Okay, Loki, pick one more. It's Renak, isn't it?
Yeah.
You should also pick Luna.
It's Ruel. She needs to have a built-in candlestick passive.
It's actually a character I've tried to make work for years, but every time he always falls short. It's a character that's not popular, and I'm gonna get some hate for it probably, but it's Urvalin. I think Urvalin has a kit that's perfect in this meta where he doesn't have any pen in his kit, but he scales off of the difference between his health and the enemy's health. Especially now with about 60k HP units that are about to appear left and right. I would love for him to get a change where his scaling is basically infinite. The more health, except for like PvE stuff, as long as they have that increased differences, it just keeps stacking up on that damage. So he can just straight up just one shot like those very 30, 40, 50k HP units. I think that would be great. The problem with him is that he doesn't even kill 30k HP tanks base speed full damage through mitigation. He doesn't do that. And he's the type of character where you have to build like speed on him. You have to go 4k, 300, 260 speed into the standard stuff, and he just does 0 damage. He's only used in trials, and I'm disappointed. I would love for him.
Here's my hot take that I know if I had said it years ago, people would have like killed me for it. But I think this proposed buff that everyone wanted canceled was actually good.
Yeah,
I think the reason he's in the spot that he's in right now is because everybody cried.
Yep.
And they undid it.
And that's why treatment.
Yep, and that's why he's ass now.
It was a PvE rework, right?
They were like making him kind of like a worse Baiken for Banshee one shot.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let me
make him usable though. That was the difference. So at least it would have been something. But now he's the same, just now a trial unit instead of a Banshee unit.
Yeah,
there's no
but
change.
At least now he has like a unique use is the thing. Like back then would have been like a worse version of another unit after a buff, which would like feel so bad. Like you buff to be like just the second choice for that role.
People were mad because
the original job completely.
I mean, people were mad because he's a PvP centric unit that was now being forced to be PvE. And I also agree with that sentiment.
It was not even like a top tier PvE unit. It would be like
it's Guild War.
Just bike and path a bit worse.
Yeah.
Tristen, I got a question for you.
Lay it on me.
Why is your last pick Blue Shoe?
No.
You know what? We're gonna go as far from Blue Shoe on the spectrum as possible.
That's another character with no home, though, Tristen.
I mean, yeah, she needs a buff.
Illinov.
Oh yes, Foliar. Yes, let's go.
Thank you.
Fucking love this character. Like, I know Imperial Illinov is like really like powerful. I think her design is like very whatever. I think classic Illinov is peak.
Classic Illinov was our first injury unit, and much like most units that introduce a mechanic, usually they aren't that good, but they can get a glow up later. Yep, Birgitta, yeah.
It's just like so bad.
So
I fully agree.
Yeah. So I'm going to shoot a couple of holes in this and tell you why I think each of us has a unit that's very unlikely to get a buff, and each of us has some that I think are quite likely to get a buff. One of the things they said that they want is to make sure units have a job, that they, you know, if they aren't currently being played, they don't see them being used in the game, they aren't going to get selected. Urvalin's used in Constellation. He's used a full auto Constellation. I know it's only one place, but at least he's got something going for him. Sirmia is a free unit. Everybody gets Sirmia for free. I don't know that they would buff a unit that's just handed out for free as much as I would love to see it. I don't expect it to happen. Melissa was buffed recently and has been buffed so many times it's almost a meme. And I don't know that Smilegate wants another eye roll like, oh God, another Melissa buff. Come on, Smilegate, because it happens every time, right? And Flurry, fuck that. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say.
Yes, no, perfect. That unit is a pain.
Because valid reason. Sirmia because valid reason. Melissa because valid reason. Sue's Falcon or Clary, fuck that.
Yes, there we go. That character was unfun to fight.
For real. Sue, were you even around in the height of the Flurry meta?
I literally, Flurry was the first tank I built at launch. I literally was playing her in November of 2018. She was literally the only tank I played for like a year.
Dude,
what
man.
What do you mean was I there? When she got nerfed, I pivoted to Red Cecilia.
Can you imagine the infinite turn cycling of Flurry? Hell, slap a 3F on her and use the infinite turn cycling to single target things to death.
Why 3S? You can just go a rocket punch.
Rocket punch. She's got better
Rocket
defense.
punch, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's-
She's a
rocket single
defense
target
scaler.
damage.
For ones that are likely to happen, though, I think everybody's been asking for Astromancer. I don't think she has seen a day of play. I think Astromancer is very, very likely to happen. I am gonna surprise you here and put Luna ahead of Architect Leica because, like Sue said, flagship unit. She's not used anywhere in the game. And we have got all of the earmarks of a custom group summon coming up in the next 4 to 5 weeks. It timeline-wise, if you look at the timeline with how much space there are between custom group summons, we are due for one before the end of December. On target would be at the beginning of December. And a custom group summon would give people access to it. And what other dog ear or earmarks do we have that it's happening? It's not just the timing, but also the new exclusive equipment are both for limited units that can only be obtained through custom group summons. So why drop exclusive equipment for units that you can't get? Unless they are about to give us a way to get them in the season of limiteds. And this is what I was talking about, saving your stuff. So I think Luna has actually got a really high chance to be on the balance patch, and it will be yet another Poochie level threat of a custom group summon coming up. Probably they'll drop that right before the race car cigarette. Wouldn't you expect that? That feels about right.
May I ask a question?
Yeah.
I have a question about Luna. So apparently Luna is like one of the most popular characters in this game. If that's like, I'm not doubting that, but why is it that Water Luna just never had like any spotlight in this game besides like PvE, really? Like a few instances of expeditions or whatever.
Like Loki, when did you start playing the game?
2020.
Okay, so you don't know about Luna when? Okay, that's why.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Luna when? Okay, they from day one, there were people like me who came into the game wanting Luna, and literally Luna was not available until Valentine's Day. It got to the point where like they gave us Luna because nobody would shut up about it. Like CMs would ask for advice on how to fix problems in the game, and they were just met with in all caps, Luna when?
She was, and I believe still is, the highest grossing banner that Epic 7 has ever had, collabs included. She was advertised as being a solution to Wyvern, because back then you didn't need debuffs for Wyvern, you just needed nukes. And we're talking like Wyvern 10 and 11 were like the top end Wyverns back then. And that's when she was advertised. And also back then we didn't have pity, so that was a thing too.
Yeah, so for a lot of people, Luna's the character they started the game for. Luna's the character they farmed all their gear with. Luna's the character they cleared Adventure with. Luna's the character they cleared Abyss with, right? Like Luna represents like all of your account progression for like the first 2 years of the game. And like you said, she's like sells insane. Even New Moon Luna quadrupled the monthly average last year.
Is she the highest grossing one because there was no pity? There were a ton of no pity banners.
Yeah, there was a ton of no pity banners. Yeah.
So why is she just always like?
Luna,
why is there
Luna was, I believe, had a pity. Limited units used to have a pity back then. Luna had a pity, and she still, I believe, ended up crushing. Like Guilty Gear came right after her, and Guilty Gear did not make as much money as Luna did. Luna like blew it out of the water. That's what I'm saying. It's just like, for a lot of people, this is the unit they got into the game. They have fond memories of it. And there was like a time around, I want to say, was it like 2020, 2021, where Luna was good for like a solid 3 months. She was like a really good aggro cleave pick.
Yeah.
Like it was like you would take Luna 4, Straze 5. Like I remember me and Elv used to call it the Luna angle. It's like, is this a Luna angle? Because you would trap, like Straze was clearly deaf, so they had to give you Luna, and the Luna EE just lets you just cleave people. But then like that stopped working, and then she just hasn't been usable anywhere since. So like it's been almost 5 years at this point, and we have people, in the community who basically are just like, okay, like I guess we're just never buffing my favorite character. Right? Because for a lot of people, it is their favorite character still to this day. Like I have mine on like 460 equipment score, and I don't play it anywhere.
Yeah, well, I mean that's the weird part. She's such a popular character, but she's not getting the treatments to be.
Well, that's the thing. They specifically said that they only buff characters that have low usage rates, but it's like the people who play Luna will just play Luna to play Luna, even if it's like not good.
So the Luna players are hurting themselves.
Yeah, I actually told a bunch of my friends who play like Luna casually for like adventure farming and stuff, or like expos. I'm like, stop playing the character. Like, if you want the character buff, stop playing the character.
Oh no.
From
the
Cookies,
100% then. Right? Like we need a Brigida buff, please. Zero usage. No.
From Cookies picks, my money would be on APOC Ravi. As crazy as it sounds, as horrific as she was, I think we're in a meta where there's enough injury that she's surmountable. There's enough control where you can deal with her. We're in a post-Crimson Seed nerf. I think you can overcome her now, and she is the style of play Epic 7 kind of is pushing us towards, right? Not Cleave, but not impossibly slow. She's a unit that can end fights in a reasonable amount of turn. I think Smogate is happiest when we're in the Frenzy 3 to 5 range. Not when it's over before Frenzy 1 and not when it's Frenzy 10. I think they've missed the plot a little bit on that, but I think she's the kind of unit people are looking for, and she is also a fan favorite. People have short memories of how awful the Ravi meta was, but I think she's likely to get a little something, more so than the other picks.
I'm waiting for her to get bonus health just for free, be immune to injury, and S3V AoE.
Stop.
S3V AoE, that's great.
That you're making it as a joke, but that's literally what people want. The people want her to be immune to injury.
They're in chat right now, like, well, that's good. Write that down.
Do you not remember the horrible
speed scaling?
What?
Man.
They might give her speed scaling. I used to actually run a very fast APOC Ravi back in the days. Like, I had a 270 speed APOC. And he cheesed so many people on the ladder.
Cookie is cooking really hard here.
You know what would be like really funny is if like, because she's like a god, it'd be funny if she's just like unaffected by like certain beings that are like, you know, like lower health than her or whatever or something. Like it's like, you know, she's immune to debuffs from people that have less space.
It's the anti-mod, like mod ignores ER, but she ignores debuffs.
Yeah,
we got Soul Weavers that revive. Now we got Thieves that revive. We need to bring back Warriors that revive too. We're going full on into this revive.
Yeah, let's do it, bro.
We need coverage.
Fuck it, dude. If Yulha's here, man, everything should just revive at this point. If Thieves can revive, why not just bring back the Warriors?
See, that's the reason why I don't think Ravi's gonna be buffed at all. She doesn't add to the. She doesn't like do anything to fix the meta. She just adds more to the problems of the meta, which is revive. So
that seems to be par for the course right now, isn't it?
They can sell you more solutions then.
But they're not. They're giving us two more problems. They're giving us Yulha, and then like if a Ravi gets buffed, that's another reviver.
But then just think, bro. You'll need to spend on Christmas whatever.
Bro, both sides of RT is gonna have like 3 revivers minimum.
That's also the way of like buffing extinction units, because just make revives like really strong, which will make extinction extremely good.
Yeah,
I actually like I like what Sue would
so, like,
say
you
here.
Even like remember that Blue says X things on S3, but you might have him see some play since he can actually keep stuff dead.
I would love for more extinction in this game for sure. But I agree with what Sue said about Ravi. I think a great buff for her, as you mentioned, is that something to do with if they have less health than her, then she does something more. I think that would be okay. But do not make her immune to injury. I don't think people understand what they want, and that's not really what you want.
Yeah, I actually don't think that's good. I'm with you. Yeah. I just saying it because like everybody keeps saying it. I'm like, so you just want units to have no counterplay. Like that's why we're where we are at today. They keep making stupid units
to give her like ignore damage share against targets with less max HP.
It's only
that's
one.
Actually brilliant. That's actually brilliant.
That would make her ult
and
better
then extinction
too,
in S3 for fun.
Yeah.
Okay, now, well...
Only one unit that should be immune to injury, and that's this guy right here. He's wearing enough armor, he should be immune to injury, just canonically.
All right, like I agree
no one
that
should be
that.
immune.
I'll be real with you. If you gave Dark Corvus injury immunity and nothing else, he would still be dog.
I know, but he should
Yeah.
still have it just because.
No, it sets a bad precedent. I don't
It
want
does.
that at all.
It's bad game design.
Absolutely.
You're right. That's why I don't want it. But like,
Yeah.
Dark Corvus, make no mistake, needs a buff, but I have no idea what to give him.
Reduce his damage and make him do something else, because he's like a very overpowered unit on paper, right? He can just one-shot extinct every single thing he wants. So there has to be a hard counter to him, or he will just be very oppressive.
It's called damage limit.
It's called damage limit and injury.
Damage limit. Yeah.
And also, you know, this thing you may have heard called penetration resistance.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like on paper, he has a very, very powerful kit. I don't think he should be meta ever.
Actually, you know what? Like, how funny would it be if Luna ended up like Dragon Knight's Will, because it gives crit resistance if they just change it to penetration resistance for the team?
Superhumanized Dark Corvus with Wretched Rose,
If you
Guild War
make,
meta.
like, every other Axewing have 100% pen, and every other one have no pen but much higher damage. So that way he would be kind of good even against like pen resistance.
Yeah, just remove the pen on Luna S3. Just give her higher multis. That's the better way to circumvent it. I still don't think she'll kill anything. Like, there's too much damage, too much HP barriers and all that stuff going around right now.
Yeah.
And revive. So.
Well, my list is pretty easy, I think. Lone Crescent Bologna has got a future-proof kit, like Loki said. As long as anti-crit is out there, she will theoretically have a place in the future. I don't think they will ever risk repeating the mistake that was Hua Young. I think if she gets a buff, it'll be a pull my finger buff that will satisfy nobody. I don't think we're ever going to see her in any form other than the way she's in. If they buff her, I will be thrilled. I will also be shocked.
I'd be screaming on top of my lungs.
Yeah.
Well, assuming the buff is good.
I'm not sure what they will do with her, but I think of all of my choices, Ilanova is probably the most likely to get something because the unit can't be used anywhere that's not ratio lobbies.
Oh yeah, Flitica. Honestly, we should probably.
Honestly, Ilanav needs like some kind of change to the S3. I don't know what it is, but Repel also needs to not suck ass, please. Or whatever. No, the S1, whatever it is. I think Repel is the S3. Yeah, S1 needs to not suck ass. The S3 could use a lot. But the S2 is like honestly insane. Like that's the only thing about Ilanav that's actually good is the Soulburn S2 is fucking insane.
Yeah.
I don't think she needs better base stats.
Oh yeah, well she's got
changer,
yeah, she's got the Mort stat line, which is like god awful if you actually
One
need
of the worst.
more damage.
Crit chance and like far too little HP.
Yeah, she has I think like 6k HP base, which is like
she has crit chance self-imprint and crit chance E. Like that's so much crit chance.
Yeah. They need to change her Zodiac and maybe make it where her S1 always procs.
Yeah, like
the second one if they're injured.
If she had the same Zodiac sign as Empyrean Ilanav, she would be like significantly better with no other changes.
Maybe because I mean 99 base speed. I still think Ilanav wants to be decent. I think maybe Fire Lilius base stats would be good. Or is that the same Zodiac?
That's Bellion stats.
Yeah, I think Bellion would be a little better.
Almost anything else would be better.
Anything else?
Yeah, basically anything else would be better because you lose a lot of speed on Empyrean Ilanav, but you'd have like 7,300 base, which would let you make her like absurdly tanky.
You probably really know what like counter or Destro with like 200 speed, and that's easy to get with like any base stats.
Yeah, she just
I
like
it's
like
Ilanav.
Yeah, just in general, like Ilanav just can never get like HP. It's so frustrating, right? Because like Mort and Ilanav, like when they came out, I was just like, man, these characters are just doomed because they have Green Charles stat line. Like the stat line's just so bad.
Oh really? Wait, Green Charles has that explains so much.
Yeah, that's why Green Charles is ass. Because Green Charles, like certain Zodiac signs are skewed towards certain things, right? Like Red Charlotte and Navy Captain Landy are skewed towards attack. Like Charles is also skewed towards attack. So you have a knight that's skewed towards attack. Like, why would anyone want that?
Yeah, wow. Okay, more reasons why is... Okay, wow. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, there are just certain stat lines. There's like at least one or two for every single class that are just doomed. Like, before they changed Sirmia, like Pisces Warrior I mean, I don't even know if that's still around. Did they change the? They know they changed her stats, but they changed the zodiac symbol stats, or they just move her to a different zodiac. I can't remember which. But like,
for those who don't,
the old Pisces warrior is just like doomed, right? It's just like it's totally unusable. Opsig, her stat line is also god awful.
It's awful.
Like never do I want to see a character on that stat line.
Yeah.
Yeah, for those who don't know, the stat line for Mort, Ilnav, and Charles is 957 attack for whatever reason on HP scalers, right? 634 defense, pretty mid. It's okay actually. And then 6,001. This is the worst one. 6,148 HP. Literally, thieves have the same or more HP than this stat line.
Yeah, and yeah, most warriors do also.
Yeah,
it's really bad. Like it's just like a doom stat line. Like right, Scorpio Thief would be like a doom stat line if they didn't just like insist on giving every single thief that has the stat line evasion.
Yeah,
they like literally they all have evasion except for like MLK Ron.
Yes, Sabu, we talked about Yulha with Fern. There might actually be some cook there. We ran some damage calcs on her, and it looks kind of nutty, to be honest with you. It might legitimately be a good thing.
Yulha with Fine. More injury, more damage. Right?
Injury tops out, but more damage, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Hey, hold, scroll back down. You know who else needs a friggin' buff? Scroll down. I know you hate the character at this point. Trusted Senya, bro. That character needs a buff. Green Senya. Green Senya absolutely needs a buff. Like, holy.
Yeah. I mean, we could go all day long, right? I mean,
yeah, that
we got here.
That unit is
like a
all day long tier list.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's.
I know.
Oh my god! Why is this not closing? Yeah,
Politica literally has 0 jobs in this game, and even
what do you
more
mean,
now
bro?
with Fire.
What do you mean 1 point opener for ratios?
There's plenty of Ainz tier units, right? But yeah, it's.
Hey, Ainz is great.
We'll be here all night if we go over all of the Litica, Ice Shoe, Ida combos out there that could use some buffs. But I tell you what, I guess we're really going to find out this Friday is when the patch notes should drop to let us know who is on the balance patch. And if any of you guys guessed right, I'm going to buy you guys a leaf pack. If it's a redhead, it'll be the big leaf pack.
It's gonna be none of this. It's gonna be like all the characters it's gonna be none of them. It's gonna be like some random character that we have no idea existed. Like,
bro, what if I get all of them?
There we go. I'm screenshot.
What if I hit like 3 of them?
I'll buy you 3 leaf packs.
All right, let's go.
My personal prediction is like Elaine, and then everything else is very random.
All right. You know, I'll make you a deal. 2 leaf packs, and you buy me the rest of these summons for Nayuta because I'm 35 multis in and I still don't have this character.
Well, you got to win first, and then we can negotiate. But yeah, well, I got a screenshot of it right here. So we'll see on Friday. See who had good picks.
It'll be funny if Cookie gets every single one right. I mean, I'd be happy because I think
I would be happy, but I would be extremely surprised.
It would be right.
Horizon, bro.
I feel so bad. Like I discovered Pearl Horizon too late. Like it's a character I love now, but like I wrote it off like when the character came out, and then I discovered it in the Abyss, like free to play guide series, and I was like, wait, this unit's amazing. Why didn't I not play this when it was like in the limelight?
Yeah.
Now I can't use it anywhere.
I used to do some like control player stuff with Green, like Mui and Pearl Horizon. So I had like Mui as the opener to strip stuff, and then Pearl Horizon to go and.
Oh no, my bestie when he still played Epic 7, that was his comp. He played Pearl Horizon Mui. Those are his 2 favorite characters.
I love Mui. I wish she wasn't garbage.
Dude, I one day I hope whenever ML Mui comes out, it's like a reckoning. Like she's the most busted thing ever.
The sad thing is that Mui would be better if they reverted the.
She's 2019 RB.
The RNG from like the E for like Guild War defense that actually had some potential, and now she's just bad.
Tried using an arena. I see no reason when Fire Litica existed at the time with her buff. I was like, yeah, like why would I use Mui when I can use Fire Litica?
Oh, Bryceria buff. Good call, Wolf and Roses. That sounds awesome.
No, don't buffer.
Yeah, I was gonna say Bryce area buff. Right. Bryce area
let's
buff.
let's
Prage
toss
when every
Death
legend
Dealer away
player-
a buff while we're at it.
Yeah, I was gonna say Bryce area buff Prage when every like legend player has her in like top 10 right now.
If you're gonna buff any
Also,
anti-reviver,
like
you buff
Emily at the
Angie.
same time for good measure. Just because
Buff
she's not
Dor-
used
yeah.
enough. Sure.
Yeah, I can tell you what, right here, none of these units are getting buffed.
Yeah, none of those units are. Even Renak, you look at Renak and see 49%, and it's like, nah, dude, it's still like. By the way, look at Imperial Elnav's win rate. I still don't think that character should get buffed. Like.
Zeo, look at Zeo's win rate. Zeo's win rate was like what 43 or something, like really low.
Yeah,
I haven't
Zeo, let
checked
me
last time,
see.
but
Yeah, what people need to
Like,
understand is like when the meta is like.
Yeah,
When
42.
people
His is
start-
actually critically low.
yeah,
Yeah.
like again, win rates don't tell you the full story. Win rates,
Yeah,
if you
get-
only look at win rates, that is not how you balance games. Community feedback, conception of the community.
Well, except
as
maybe
well as
this
win
one.
rates, all those.
Maybe you do balance when it's 56.4% win rate
Look at-
on the
look at her
most
post
picked
ban rate.
unit in the
Look at her-
game.
Yeah,
Look at her post ban rate.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
At her post ban. Look at
Yeah.
her pick ban rate in total, dude. She's played in 1,346,110 games. No
And
shot this
only
unit is healthy.
Only 2% of them get through.
Yeah.
what's Zeo's post ban?
Zeo?
I think Zeo is also very popular post ban. Or sorry, that's a pre ban. My bad. What's
Oh.
his pre?
Yeah, it's
oh,
only
really?
12.
Huh?
Yeah.
I guess only Cleaver's ban. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It's only
yeah.
basic
Yeah.
playstyle. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
like a lot of people from all playstyles ban scales.
He's
Yeah, it's
oftentimes
like-
slammed on 3 too, where you can't ban
Yeah,
him.
but people just ban scales Harsteady. They just go, oh well, my team doesn't even have to care about Zeo anyway.
Are you saying Ruella Light is balanced because her post and pre bans are like actually like really low? Hold up.
I think
Ruel-
I think Ruel is like for the most part fine.
Yeah, no one
54% win
pre-bans her.
rates, not fine.
no one pre bans her, and like not many post ban her either. I guess
I
she's
think,
fine.
I think anything over 52% win rates, not fine. That's just my take.
But look how many games she's played in compared to like Maid.
Yeah.
Where's Maid?
Robots are
Maid's
usually like
well.
an 8 pick because Maid is first pick while
Made
Wolf is
6
Maid-
times as many games.
3 to like 4.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to explain to you. Like if you played Ruel in 6 times as many games, that win rate would surely come down. Ruel has always historically had a high win rate, but a low play rate, because the people who play Ruel usually pick her in the spots where it makes sense to pick Ruel.
Yeah.
Fair.
They don't just slam her every game.
Maid
Whereas,
is more
like,
universally
whereas,
usable
like,
too.
Whereas Renak, Imperial Elnav, Zeo, right? Well, maybe not necessarily Zeo, but like Renak and Imperial Elnav, I promise you they're getting slammed every
Well,
game.
she's only got
which
a
is why-
49% win rate, so I was right. Renak needs a buff.
Well, no, like the average RTA player, like the average RTA player has like a 50% or less win rate, like usually.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at any MOBA game, like anything
Yeah.
that's above 50% winner gets immediately hot patched, like hot
Yeah.
fixed.
Oh yeah, Yeah, but the
Like-
thing about this game, like compared to like a MOBA, is that there are people who will decay or they will disconnect often, and there are also people who will just throw for the hell of it. Like I used to put a lot of stock in my win rate in this game until Big Smo did that experiment where he purposely threw 1,000 games in a row just to climb to legend to prove the point that win rate doesn't matter. Yeah. He ended up like getting I don't think he finished legend, but he got like 120th. So he was emperor and his win rate was like 2%. Because of like he had literally like 1,100 losses.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is you got to buff Harsetti because her win rate is not.
Hmm.
Oh no, it's 50-50. Never mind.
Harsetti's win rate is up this season compared to last season.
Yeah.
It is mostly
long
because
as
like
she's at
she's
50.
not picked that often anymore. She's usually only picked when it's like actually a good spot for Harsetti, when before like people just picked Harsetti to pick Harsetti.
Yeah,
I
like
don't know. Harsetti's picked
No.
more than Freerin. I don't know. Harset. I think
No,
people are undervaluing her.
No, you're
So
missing
you
the
look at
point.
the pick ban
it's
rate,
pick
which
rate
goes
ban.
up just from like
Yeah, they don't have just a pick rate. It's a
Ban.
pick and a ban rate combined.
But
if you
she's
look at-
always
if you look
third
at-
ban protected, so of course you
Yes.
can't post banner.
Well, because most free-rin players, like aggro free-rin players or free-rin cleavers, are banning Belly and Harsetti. or they're banning like Harsetti scales. Like if you want to play speed, you're almost always banning Harsetti and then whatever something else.
Yep, Harsetti scales. The only time it's either Harsetti scales if I'm second pick, and if I'm first pick, it's Harsetti Zeo, so I can cleave. Because if I'm first pick, I'll just pick scales and then cleave their ass. But if I'm second pick, I can't let them have scales. You can't play against that unit, so you gotta pre-banner.
Okay. Yep, that's exactly it. Like scales.
If you let her
scales
through,
is
she
actually
will
just
be the first unit your enemy picks every time.
I think
Yep.
Harsetti should be still nerfed to the ground, but that's just my opinion.
I agree.
She's
Annoying
honestly
character.
like not even that insane right now.
I don't
Like,
care.
really
She's not fun. She's just not fun fighting.
Yeah, she gives a debuff called anti-fun, and that shouldn't exist in this game.
Okay, well,
Exactly.
how
So
about
remember
this? How
cameras.
about everyone delete all their speed set gear, and then we can talk.
I will delete every speed piece I have if they remove Harsetti from the game. I'll start over. I'll freaking fall on that sword.
Bro, watch Friday. They make the announcement that they made the difficult decision to remove Harsetti and give everyone an ML5 selector.
Yeah, they better call me out as the reason if that's what your angle is. All right,
Raid
guys.
Shadow Legend streams in Tristen Wulf and Wolfpack's future.
Like, well, I guess I'm a bruiser now. Guys, 2 hours till the game's back up. I'm not going to wait for it. Cookie, Loki, Sue, I appreciate you guys being here. Thanks for being a part of the post-maintenance podcast. Make sure you guys are following Professor Loki. Make sure you guys are following I'm_Sue. Their credentials are in both chats, right in the title of the streams. You can click on them, give them subs, give them follows, check them out when they go live. Cookie, you're just going to have to join our Discords to chat with this guy. He's not streaming yet. He should.
I feel like so many different discords. Like, if you want to see some funny builds, just ping me in any Discord and I'll provide something interesting.
It's true.
Vomit-inducing stuff he
I
said.
can't see what did Spatial say. Also, Sue, can you? Tristan's blocking it. I can't see it.
Can you make a
Say any kind of
prediction
video.
video?
For what?
I have no idea.
A prediction video for what?
I'll probably
balance patch?
or something.
Oh yeah, he's probably talking about like make a prediction video for balance patch.
For the next balance
Yeah,
patch.
yeah.
I would do that, except for the fact that tomorrow I have to edit a CZN video. So like there's just not any
go.
time between now and the balance patch coming out.
Is it the
Like,
Amir video?
Yeah, I have to finish the Amir guide before and throw it up tomorrow before the balance patch on Friday. And then Monday is the cheat sheet for Spirit Eye Seline to get your skin.
Well, tomorrow I'm going to jump on and pull Saria, and we'll see if we can make her work at all in Arena. And if we can't, I'll probably go play some CZN. But yeah.
Let me know when that is. Maybe I'll come teach you a thing or two.
Yes, you must. You must come and teach me the ways of chaos.
Of Owen, all the ways of Owen.
All
how
the ways of Owen.
play
One shall not be
stream
named.
showcasing Owen, see how great Owen is, how amazing he is, how funny he is.
I got
Great
a,
story
Yeah,
character.
he actually is fun.
I got
don't
a
know why
great
people
gif
don't
of
like that.
Owen, but I can't.
He's fun, but he has
Just
this
put a
issue
smile.
called the English translation where it doesn't actually tell you which skills
Yeah.
apply to only his skills or like all skills in
Yep.
your team.
Yeah, it's really that
You
that
can
is
fix
100%
that by
annoying.
changing text language to Japanese. So time
Have
to
you
learn.
gotten to this part of the story yet for Owen? I can't bring it up on stream. I'll get demonetized.
Oh
my
my god.
Let me go
Oh,
post up and
All
see.
right, I'm mailing that to a Korean player right now.
Let me see this. Hold on.
No,
Just don't
my
let
Oh
Yes,
god.
god damn it! This is the thing Divine sent me from earlier.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You guys are too funny. But yeah, no, you want to learn how to play Owen? I'll teach you how to play Owen. He's basically Green Vivian in disguise.
See, aren't you mad you skipped the story now, everybody? Oh, guys, I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to go check out that
Nope.
Surmia that lives behind my eyelids. Let's see, is there anybody streaming right now that we can raid into? Or are you planning on going live and doing some CZN?
No. I'm going to
No.
bed, but Valky is streaming.
Let's go say hi to Valky. He is
Oh, well, I can
Horse
enjoy
girl.
oh, he's
Horse
doing
girl
he's doing
racing.
Uma.
Let's go.
Let's
Yeah,
go
he's-
watch
he's horse girl racing.
man.
Oh God.
But no, we
Tell
were
them more
talking about
than
this. We were
season
like, man, maybe they could do this in real life, right? Maybe they could have a whole bunch of women do do races, and people could bet on it and stuff. And wouldn't that be cool? And this we said, isn't that just women's track and kind of boring to watch? Like, oh God damn it!
Oh my God.
Like, so I guess we have to make them dress up as
That's why you give
horses.
them like the horse girl outfits to make it less boring.
That would make their sport like boom and be very popular if they
Exactly.
But wait,
actually
how do you get the how do you get the horse tails on them?
It's marketing.
Wait, I got an idea of how we can get the horse tails on it and make the race more entertaining to watch.
Oh man, that's gonna trigger like.
But let's go watch Valky. Everybody go say hi to Mr. Valky. If you got any E7 questions, I'm sure he'll be happy to answer them. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. Yes,
Authentic horse glue.
I was definitely talking about horse glue.
Yep.
Everybody go watch Sue and Loki and go talk to Cookie. He will blow your freaking mind with his builds. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Thanks everyone for being here.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.